Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the final block of one-shots for our 12-hour stream. We have crushed our goal already, and we are well on our way to $5,000 this year for charity. So, guys, don't forget to hit that donation button down below the screen. You can donate for all kinds of cool stuff. This is a D&D 5e-like game, so we can definitely incorporate all those fun things down there and see if we can crush that final bit of our secondary goal today. So let's go around, introduce our cast and crew, and jump into this game. We'll start with the newest person here. We'll start with Asmodin. Who are you? Where can we find you on the internet? And who are you playing today?
I'm Asmodin412. You saw me playing with PFL's Grant as that one warlock who just charged ahead blindly. You can find me in the unMadeGaming Discord. You can just PM me on Discord or anything. I'm Asmodin412 on Skype, Crypt Keeper on Steam, all that fun stuff. And I'll be playing Sren, the Dragonborn Paladin.
Cool. We'll jump over to Miss Madfish, a fan favorite here on the channel. Maddie, who are you? Where can we find you on the internet, and who are you playing today?
You can find me at Madfishmonger at all the things. And my Etsy store as well, with some dice bags and things. I play a couple of times a week on Salt and Sassy. I am playing a spooky Shadow Monk tonight. A folk. It's gonna be fun.
Sweet, I like it. And let's jump over to Courtney, everyone's least favorite sorcerer. Who are you? Where can we find you? And who are you playing today?
Oh my god. I'm Cornelia. No, you don't. Bullshit, don't lie. I'm Cornelias. You can find me here on Twitch at Cornelias. I do some creative streams earlier in the week, and I'm on several D&D streams also later in the week. I actually just got out of one, so awesome. I am playing Winx, the half-elf shadow sorceress, and I will be joining my lovely girlfriend, Mila, the shadow monk.
Sweet. And last but definitely not least, we'll jump over to Ethan. Ethan is the creator of this game. So, first of all, who are you? Where can we find you on the internet? And tell us about the North Seat.
Hi, I'm Ethan, or at Super Robot Bear on the Twitter, where you can usually find me. And I talk about this thing that I made, which is called the North Seat, which is an ambitious module that I'm making for the 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons. It's mostly about Vikings fighting against nightmare creatures. It takes a lot of like horror tropey things, and it's like, but we're Vikings, so we just smash it. So it's, I don't know, it's I always have this like, I don't know how to talk about it because it's this thing that's so big, and like I said, I don't know, you'll find out tonight. It's going to be exciting. And
is it like a Viking epic poem?
I don't know.
That's what it reminds me of when you're saying that.
When you're saying that, all I'm thinking is Beowulf or Siegfried.
There's some elements of that, yeah.
So I'll jump in for you, Ethan. Of what I've been able to read in the day that I've had access to read some of the things, he says this is an adventure. It's far more than that. The primer is free on Drivethru. Check out the primer. There are custom classes, custom or edited classes, custom races, a world lore, a whole bunch of cool stuff. So you're not just getting an adventure, you're getting a campaign primer, right? So you're getting like a world that's here. There's setting established, there's lore, there's different kind of races and how the races interact. So it's way more than just your simple adventure. And this, what we're playing through, is the first adventure, if I'm not wrong. The first adventure of the second book. So you can get the primer for free. You can go and get the first part of the campaign on Drivethru, and then you can get the second one. And in chat right now, you will see a link of where you can buy that. It's !Ethan, because that's the guy who made it. So go check that out on Drivethru and get yourself a copy of it and support an indie creator. So with that, Ethan, take us into the North Seat.
All right, actually, before we get sort of really into it, I'm actually going to ask you all a couple questions to get you settled into the setting, because this is the start of Book 2. So, you've done some things. You guys are level 3, you've all technically gone on an adventure, and you've all done something. So I'm going to call out these tasks, and I would like each of you to claim one. So, Who among you delved into an ancient ruin, fought off goblins, which in this setting are fey creatures that make entropy. So they make things like moss grow and grow mushrooms and make things dusty. And also fought man-eating plants and returned with a strange stone that has turned their arm into living clay.
Ooh.
Ooh. I think as a monk I could work with that.
Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
Some things happen in this game, guys.
Unless
Wow.
I mean, unless anybody else has any ideas that are jumping out at them.
What
I was
happened in
sold
book
until
one?
I heard the clay arm, and then I was like, I don't know about that.
Like, what did you mess up in book 1 to get a clay arm? Like, how'd you?
Literally, you pick something up on accident.
Yeah. Don't
Jeez.
detect that that's the.
Spoilers. Now you know, guys. Don't pick shit up in book 1.
Yeah.
I mean, we're straight out of NATO's playbook here. I mean, he
That's
just
true.
picked up a random gauntlet. So.
Yeah. So it looks like Madfish has a mud arm.
All right, I'm gonna throw that item at you. Let's see. It should be under this. We can show it to everybody.
Ooh.
Oh
Um,
my.
Wow.
Who among you stood up against a kinsman who was using his strength to act inhonorable, threatening those weaker than him and exploiting everyone he could?
I'll take that one. I'm
Okay.
a barbarian. That's kind of a big deal for barbarians.
As the arbiter of their judgment,
Oh crap.
did you allow him his life to repent, or did you give him the mercy of death?
I gave him the mercy of the storm.
Okay. Yeah. So basically in a court, not a court, it's inside one of the drinking halls, you have this thing called a judgment, which is a trial. And at the end of the trial, he decided to fight you. And because you beat him, you were given the right to his life, to which you took.
Yes.
All right.
The storm giveth and the storm taketh away.
You have advantage on all intimidation and persuasion checks against people who respect you in Hostad, which is the village.
Dope.
Not as cool as
That
a
was
clay arm, but
intimidation and which one was the other one?
persuasion.
Okay, cool.
Who among you slayed a bear, a creature tainted by the destruction and who contains a singular purpose?
Ooh.
Bears in the settings are tainted by something called the destruction, which is a type of
good.
nothing that literally just wants to destroy everything.
You say a type of nothing?
A nothing, which are extraterrestrial monsters that live in
Okay.
space.
Yes.
They are the literal stars.
This is just an adventure, guys.
I mean, you fought a bear.
Hmm.
Who fought the bear?
Oh. What do you think it has been? I'm actually not a terribly out in the outside kind of person. So I really don't know why I would be fighting a bear. You're muted, hun.
You might have, Seren, because you were because from my understanding from the chats, you were a very destructive person. So maybe someone's
Yes,
like,
very destructive.
"Hey, there's something literally called the destruction. You should go fight it."
Yeah. So destroy the destruction. Simple.
Yeah. You may change your last name to Bjorn Yarga and gain advantage on survival checks and nature checks when dealing with the nothing.
Oh.
Wow.
Bjorn Yarga?
Yeah, I can give you the actual spelling. Let me put this in the Zoom chat. Where are we? And that leaves us with our shadow sorcerer. Who among you stopped the plot of a mad fae who was slaying your kinsmen and using their organs to create a scarecrow army?
Oh yeah, definitely me. That's solid. That's why I waited. That is solid.
Did you slay the gnome or did you slay the gnome?
That's not how we
Oh,
That's not how we met. That's not how Neil and Winks met. That's definitely not where that happened.
did you slay the gnome or did you attempt to save them from their madness?
Oh, I think I would have slayed them.
Okay,
I would have ended it. Yeah.
Your contact into their world spurred a need for research, and you gain one additional language chosen between Bell, which is the language of fairies, Gnomish, which is what you've killed, Dwarf, or Goblin.
I'm gonna go with that first one.
Okay, Bell.
Yeah.
It is you literally need a musical instrument to speak it.
Done. Done. Awesome. Okay.
All right. So we have a little sort of introduction to our characters now. Some of the things, their major exploit, and that's important because you were all in the night or the previous day, either by message or by word of mouth, told to meet Asim, the current apprentice speaker of Earth, to meet you underneath the tree in the middle of town. I assume you all go, or else this adventure doesn't happen.
What is the relevance of the Speaker of Earth? Just so we have a precedence here of how important this dude is.
So the Speaker of Earth is sort of a... There's no government in the town. Everyone's pretty much self-led, but there are people who are respected, and one of those is the Speaker of Earth. Because one of the things that they do is that they ensure that the village has a good harvest. They help cure the sick. They're also a speaker. Actually refers to the fact that they listen to the gods. They're effectively the town cleric. But in this case, they basically just sit around in meditation for most of the time, listening for the words of the gods.
Okay, so he's like the spiritual leader, right? Okay.
He's a spiritual leader, and he is currently missing. No one has seen him in a couple weeks.
Oh.
So his apprentice coming to asking for you guys specifically is actually pretty big deal.
Cool. Do we all know each other?
Yes, it's actually a very small town.
Okay, cool.
Do I have a map of it? I do.
Oh, dope. Look at that. Hostad.
Cool. It's just small. It's a small town. You're at that big tree in the sort of center courtyard there.
You blow that up for everyone to see.
Wow.
Boom! Now everyone
I told
can
you,
see it.
I've done a lot.
Yeah, you sure have. Yeah, so I would absolutely head to that tree if an important person is asking for my assistance. I'm headed to that tree.
All right. Do I have a picture? I don't have a picture of a scene. But pull up the adventure now. So, as you guys are waiting there in the morning, he was told you to basically like first thing in the morning. And you see this, rat folk come up. They're about 3 feet tall. He's covered in a combination of like furs and wool and one sash of very brilliant silk. And which for the village itself is very strange, but he's a rat folk which actually came from a far off land, and they actually brought silk with them.
Well, I myself am a rat folk.
Ooh.
And I am wearing sort of a gray and black striped. Lots and lots and lots of piercings. And what she's basically wearing is just layers and layers of clothes that are all mostly black. And they're all tattered, but they're all tattered in different ways so that when they're layered, she's covered. So the holes kind of offset on each other. But she does have a little bit of a silk, sort of a scarf around her neck. And she will bow respectfully to this other rat folk. I'm also about 3 feet tall.
I like the dichotomy in this party is you have a halfling and a rat folk, and then a titan and a dragonborn.
Not planned. Not planned at all.
But fun.
So it's a small town, right? So we would know, is this rat folk person the speaker's assistant?
This is the apprentice. This is Asim.
Okay. So, man, I was gonna do my other voice for this guy. Yeah, why not? Well, this is like a Norse setting. I don't have a Norse voice. I was gonna do my silly Russian one, but that's too
Titans
silly.
actually can literally come from anywhere. They're actually cast out of their homes at an early age, like 14, and told to go do something awesome. And they're not allowed back until they do.
I'm glad I picked this. Yeah, he sidles up towards the tree and says, "What is your purpose here? What did you bring us for? Why did you need us?"
And he's kind of nervous, and he's like, so guys, hi. Hello. What's the polite thing to say first? Hello, everybody.
Yes.
How's everyone good? Good. Okay, so I have a favor to ask everybody.
Today was my day off.
I know, and actually, I'm talking to I'm talking to people, letting you guys get another day off because this is going to take the whole day.
Oh, okay.
I need you guys to come with me to Master Yosef's house in the hills.
Why?
Because he forbade me from going inside.
So how
Which
does
mean-
that help us?
Well, I can't go inside.
Right.
You guys haven't been told that, presumably?
But I was just told that you were told it.
I was told not to,
Right.
specifically.
Mhm.
Were you specifically told by Master Yosef not to go inside?
No.
So you can.
Yes.
So I'm gonna need you guys to break down the door.
Well, maybe there is another way.
Maybe I actually do have a key. I could drop it and
That seems
you guys could pick it up.
that seems less violent. Yes.
Yeah.
I think at that, Neil, Winks is, you see this little halfling kind of running up and just kind of grabs Neela's arm, just right next to her, and grabs her arm. I said, I told you to wait for me. You're faster than I am.
Hey, you are slow. It's not my fault.
Okay, what did I miss?
We have to enter the house
What house?
of sorry, I forgot his name.
Yosef.
Yosef.
Why does that name sound like it should mean something?
Oh, shush. Let's go.
It's the speaker of Earth's name. You know.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds important. Okay. Yeah, we should probably go.
We should go.
Yes. Let us go, please.
And I'm asking you guys to come along because there was like a bear and there's things called hook horrors running around that I'm sure you guys have heard of. And
Oh, yes.
Yes, my friend killed a bear.
that's kind of why I asked you guys to come because I know you're all very good.
Well, only one of us killed a bear.
Yeah, but you did something cool too.
I hold up my clay arm.
Yes. I killed a man.
Yeah, but he was kind of doing awful stuff.
He was a bad guy. Yes. Yes. So you
Perfect.
You drop. I shake you. You drop key. Go inside the house. Tea party.
Actually, he does have good berry tea, which is fantastic.
Oh, I do
yes.
love
go.
love some good tea.
Oh, yes. Let us go quickly.
Good.
Oh, right. So
Let's
you're,
just play.
we're all on board?
Yes.
You guys all packed? You
Tea-
guys ready?
Tea
It's
party.
like half a day to get there and then half a day back, so we should be back. It's not an overnight trip.
Honey, you don't have to ask. You don't have to ask twice if it involves tea. I'm down.
Perfect.
Courtney, that's you in real life.
I mean, he's not wrong.
y'all got sweet tea? I'm in.
No, that totally is me in real life. I'm in Central Oklahoma. That's a daily thing.
So yeah, you guys leave town through the north gate. So the speaker technically does have a residence in Hostad, but he normally lives in the hills because he likes things to be quiet so he can't hear what's going on, or can't hear people, isn't distracted from his meditations or whatever. I need to roll the dice. It's kind of funny because, like,
Bones.
sorry. GMO. I've run this adventure so many times that I get caught up in, like, my own stuff. Like, what was I supposed to do? What's everyone's passive perceptions?
Passive perception 11.
13.
14.
13.
All right. Winks, as you guys are traveling along, you get a sense that something's weird as you guys are traveling down this lonely path up towards the hills. It's autumn, the leaves are changing colors, it's bright, it's red. Like, the forest is changing, right? It's in that, like, height of autumn.
Mm-hmm.
Normally there would be, like, animals and birds trying to, eat and make sure that they're getting enough food before the winter happens. But it's kind of quiet. In fact, the only traces that you've seen of any sort of animals in the area is that you see what look to be like footprints cross the path a couple times as you get further into these hills.
Okay. Huh. And I don't know much about nature or the animals. I don't do animals, so
You can point it out, though.
okay. Yeah, that makes that would do. I'd probably be I'm just a little bit shorter than Neela, and I'm sticking right by her because there's some tall ass people here. And that's kind of freaking me out a little bit. I try to stay away from really, really tall people. So probably, like, I've got her by the hand. I'll probably, like, tug on her sleeve. Neela, look. I would just, like, point it out to her.
What are the tracks?
I don't know what they are.
Can I do a survival check?
You certainly can.
Alrighty. Yes.
You could follow these tracks, but more interestingly, when you look at them, they actually look about like handprints, not footprints.
Okay. I will tug on one of the tall people's clothes, bottom of one of their coats or something, and point them out. And these are very strange. They are almost like a hand.
I'm trying to think if I know anything about nature. I am not a nature boy. So he looks down at the handprints and he says, "Yes, they look like hand."
You walk on your hands? Maybe I don't think so.
No, I walk on my feet.
Yes, but why? How would you? You would have to walk on your hands if you wanted to leave. A trail like this.
What if you have hands and feet?
Who has hands and feet?
Monkey.
Who has hands? Okay. Are there monkeys around here?
There are most definitely not monkeys around here, and you've probably never heard of a monkey. Actually, you might have because you're a rat folk.
Yeah.
Rat folk definitely have some problems with monkeys back in the Northland.
There are not monkeys here. What are you talking about?
I hear the word monkey. I don't know what it is.
It is an animal. They are not here. It is. What is this? This is not okay.
Did Asim, did a monkey take your friend?
Monkeys. I've heard about monkeys. My mom's told me about monkeys.
I read it in a book once. Curious monkey.
Yeah, don't like curious monkeys. They get into trouble.
Yes.
Fall around men in hats.
Hat, yes. Yes, same book. Did your friend get taken by monkey?
I don't think so. I think he'd be stronger than a monkey.
Okay. Several dozen monkeys. Perhaps.
This is a pretty big handprint for a monkey, too. This looks like You're hand-sized.
And also, Wink says there is not very much with the other animals around. I don't hear them.
I'm going to put my hand in the handprint.
Your hand's is a bit bigger than it, but
I didn't
comparable.
do it. I didn't take it. It wasn't big. Too big. It's too small. My hand too big. Mystery solved.
Like I said, Neela, you do have a path that you could follow, that you can sort of track. It goes off the road and into what look like to be some bushes.
Do you want to follow?
Yeah, dude. I think we should, because this is very weird, and maybe if it comes out behind us, that will be very scary.
Yes. I think I have this. Hold on. Can I...
We will follow.
Can I give you a survival to try and track this path?
You don't need to. You've already had a successful survival.
Oh, cool. Yeah, so then I'm just going to follow this path.
Yeah.
All right.
We'll just stay behind the very tall people.
Yeah.
Okay.
Send the meat shields in first.
Basically.
Of course. That's what they're there for, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Akamu is going to head in first.
Okay.
Following behind the Kamu is Stren, battle axe out, and shield ready to take any blows that may be meant for the height challenge folks behind him.
I'll have my short bow out, but I have my short sword ready at my side.
Okay. So, as you guys kind of travel through the brush into the forest more, in the distance behind some bushes, you see a beast grazing on the golden grasses in the midday sun. As you ready yourself, however, the silhouette becomes clearer. A stag stands before you, a marvelous prize. But something is off, something very terrible. In the wind, you can kind of hear this mad babbling. Just like a...
Does it remind me of the bear I slew?
No, the bear mostly just tried to claw your face off. But as you guys kind of get closer, what appeared to be antlers on this magnificent stag are instead fingers.
Oh.
The hooves that it had are actually fists. And its face has like the face of a man if you had taken it and just stretched it out. And like I'm talking like actually, and it's so like it kind of like pulses a little bit. And it as you kind of like look at it and you guys are spooked, it turns and looks at you specifically.
You can't draw adorable creatures and monsters in towns and then have antler face man. You can't.
I'm dropping you guys onto a map.
Okay, sure. With Handler, the antler stag. Gross.
Yep.
Okay.
So it's there. There's a token there.
Dope.
Um.
Or to get fucked up by hand antlers.
And Neela, because you have the whispered background, you also have a little... Right, no, who had the whispered background? It was Winks. Okay, so Winks,
Yes.
You had the whispered background.
Mm-hmm.
You can actually kind of gain some insight on what this thing is saying, and it's something about uncertain doom and damning escape, and you have to make some choices soon.
Oh. Oh. I'm climbing up Neela's arm.
Not like
None of you,
Scary.
all of you hear the babbling, but you don't understand it. It doesn't make any sense.
Not like
Winks.
these.
No.
Oh.
In addition, as you guys are like, okay, no, we gotta, we're spooked now. The surrounding bushes begin to shake and rattle as two more creatures arrive. Their forms are slender and their legs ending in needle-like points. They're kind of deer resemblance, except for the fact that they don't have heads. They just have eyes. They just have these stalks of eyes. Lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of eyes.
Who hurt you?
Me?
Why is this? Why?
So you'll have some more creatures on the board. And we're going to roll for some initiative, assuming you wish to fight.
Stay back.
I told you guys nightmare stuff.
This is why I don't go outside the village, Neela. This is why I don't leave.
I know, sweetie, it'll be okay.
I literally put as the game. If you look up at the game title, it's Spooky Nightmare Times for charity.
This is why I have trust issues. Look at how cute my token is. Look at how cute the eyeball monster is.
Yeah.
Golly.
Oh god.
There's inconsistent visual narrative.
Yeah. So I myself and Courtney forgot to click on our characters and rolled.
Yeah, I sure did.
Here, I'll roll it again and just change it to 17. So boop,
Yeah.
and then we'll just change it to 17.
Okay.
Cool. Yeah.
I'm trying. I'm so sorry.
It's fine. I'm gonna roll some numbers.
There we go.
All right.
Really did it right.
So DoQ is gonna go 19. Stack's got a 13, and DoX has a 9. So let's sort this thing. You guys excited to fight
Wonderful.
nightmare monsters?
Let's go.
Oh,
All right.
Sure.
Yard now. Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
DoQ, which I think I have grabbed. Everything's so tiny and cute. Is gonna prance over here into these white circles. I'm not sure if the viewers can see the map. The white circles are actually trees, like very thin birch trees.
Yep. White birch trees. Wonderful.
And creatures inside those areas have cover and move with difficult terrain. And it's gone. So hooray, Neela.
It doesn't like staying up. It always goes down.
Wait, what?
His mic.
Mike.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
And I'll just raise my voice.
Nothing has attacked us yet, though, has it?
No, but it's kind of like it's turned. The stag's turned towards you, and you can see it's sort of like antler fingers, like doing a thing.
Creepy stuff. Okay.
I don't like how casually you just said antler fingers.
I've been working on this for a long time.
I'm gonna move over here, and then I will, but it hasn't specifically attacked us yet.
No, but it's getting ready to. Like it, as you guys kind of got ready.
It's going to. Yeah.
It's gonna charge you. It's gonna charge somebody.
Okay, then I will. Yeah, I'll shoot my short bow at it.
Okay. Roll it.
Yeah, and I'm level 3, so I only get one shot. Oh!
Is this under animals? Of course it's not under animals. It's under nightmares.
I don't think a 9 is gonna hit.
No. I'm sorry.
No.
Yeah,
I guess I'm just kind of a little spooked by this thing, and it goes a little off.
Are these things considered undersiders?
They are, in fact, considered undersiders.
Ooh, wonderful.
For people who, I changed a lot of the subtypes in the game. One of them is undersiders. Undersiders are creatures from the dream realm in which the world sits on top of, physically. So, where you dream actually exists in the world and is a place you could technically walk to. But it's a bad idea, because things like these exist.
Good.
But it's also a good idea because characters like mine are better against undersiders because of smiting.
Correct.
Sweet.
As just for like generalization, devils, demons, angels, those are also undersiders.
Cool.
So yeah.
Winks, save us. Save our lives.
Oh yeah, Winks.
Yeah, so I just watched my girlfriend completely whiff that shot. They're just like, nope, I got you, babe. And I'm gonna step up and I'm gonna cast Magic Missile.
On the stag or the does?
Whichever one looks like it's about to just wreck our shit.
The stag.
Okay, cool. Sweet. So I'm gonna cast that at level 2.
All right, got some good nope. All right, so that's all of them. So that's 14 damage on the nightmare stag.
Nailed it.
Yeah. They just kind of like pelt into it, and it looks a little angry at it, except you can see that it has torn away at some of its skin.
Good job, babe.
That sounds gross.
It's pretty gross.
Okay.
I like... You look so upset.
I am upset. I looked at the adorable pictures and then I got nightmare fuel.
I was saying, fun.
I'm so happy.
No, this is like 100% my aesthetic, so I'm good with it.
I don't like any of this.
So Neela's like, good job, babe. I was like, what do you think about that harmonious manslaughter, huh? And we both just cackle.
What's wrong with you people? I don't like.
All right, it's your turn to do something.
Yeah. So he looks around and he says, "I don't like what you say. This is terrible. I don't like that. I don't like this. I'm gonna go over this way. I don't like you with your tiny fingers on your head." And I'm going to run over to this guy, and in the process, I am going to rage out of control as a barbarin. And I believe a massive storm extends from my body. Because that's what happens when you're a storm barbarian. So a giant, you know what? Cool. I'm mountain born, so I basically like stop the ground, Avatar style, and just towards this. And as I go, dust kind of rises, and like dust and small stones just begin to whip around me, and that's the aura that I'm emanating around as I take down the Werven Fang hammer and just smash this gross stag thing. Let me see here. I don't play barbarians. When I'm raging, I have advantage on things, and I get a bonus to something, right?
You have a choice at advantage. So if you take the advantage, you get to roll with advantage, but enemies get to roll advantage against you.
Yeah, so it says advantage on strength checks and saving throws, and when you make a melee attack, you get a bonus to damage roll that increases as... What is my bonus to damage roll?
2.
2, okay, cool. So, I will smack this guy. Ka-chow! 18?
It's a hit.
Cool. And it is 8 damage.
8 damage, all right.
Because I'm raging. And then I think Storm Aura does something.
So, I specifically gave you the one that is temporary hit points, so everyone within 10 feet of you,
cool,
including yourself, get 2 temporary hit points.
Cool, so I have 2 temporary hit points.
And if you started your rage way back by the group, everyone else would have as well.
Cool. So they all get temporary hit points as well.
2.
Dope. Yeah, so I smash this guy. Don't like your figurehead. That's it for me.
And he seems to respond to you.
Good.
Just
I don't know what you're saying.
But it does creep you out a bit.
It does.
I need you to roll me a thing.
Sure.
Roll me a wisdom save.
Good, I'm great at those.
It's fine. That's not fine.
No, it's not.
DC of 9, by the way.
Yeah, I'm not good at those. That was a lie.
All right, I need to roll a D4.
I was lying. I'm not good at those, guys.
No?
You caught me.
You're fine. 1, that's the good one. You're frightened for a minute.
Okay.
This
is terrifying.
You can remake that saving throw at the end of each of your turns.
Okay, cool.
Other worse things could have happened.
I'm sure. Could have touched me with his gross fingers.
Which it's going to do now. It's going to now try to headbutt you.
Yeah, okay, good. Glad I said it.
24?
That hits.
You must make a strength saving throw.
Good, I have advantage on those.
You do have advantage on those.
Fucking A.
So you're going to take 13 bludgeoning damage, cut in half because you're raging.
Yep.
And you are now grappled in its fingers.
Good.
It's just holding on to you.
Good. That's what I like to hear. I have to do math. So round, was it round up or round down? I forget how D&D works.
Round down.
Round down, so it's 12, and half of that is 6. Okay, cool.
Yep. And then your 2 temps. So you actually only took like 4 damage.
Yeah.
So.
Yep.
Yeah.
Gross.
You good.
This was disgusting.
It is gross.
Mm-hmm. It's knobbly fingers.
Yep. And you're frightened still, so...
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Good.
Sren!
Good. Sren is going to stomp right here and prepare an action. As soon as something enters my threatened range towards these 2 people, I'm going to be whacking at them.
Okay. Anything else?
Honestly, I would... If I had lightning breath like this, I would hit the stack but not the combo.
I would say you can, yeah.
So I'm going to... Sren is going to breathe deep, lift his head to the heavens, and exhale this.
So that does take an action, so you would lose your readied action.
Yeah, but
Yeah, okay.
otherwise, zap. I just move a bit forward just to get within that whole range thing that it has.
Alright, go ahead and roll. Oh, you rolled. Okay. So it needs to make a dex save. That's an option. It failed, so we'll take that full 10.
It will take the full 10.
It's looking bad. It's kind of smoking and charring, and the glow in its eyes starting to diminish. I assume that you're done.
Yes, I am done.
Okay. All right, the doe's turn. You just attacked their friend, and you are going to go fight the other person who attacked your friend. So, Doe X is going to attack Sren, and Doe Q is going to attack Winx. I'm going to need both of you to give me, I believe, charisma saving throws.
Oh, I'm good at those.
Yeah, I'm going to need 2 charisma saving throws.
Well,
I'm okay at those.
And I am a paladin, so I'm really good at my saves.
So, the doe targets one creature it can see within 30 feet of it. The target may not make reactions until the start of their next turn because they're very distracted. It basically tried to invade your mind.
Oh.
By looking at you, just looking at you. It's not aggressive in any way. Just kind of sitting there in the forest behind the trees, just looking at you.
So we both made the save, right?
You made the save, so no damage.
Okay, so if you allow it, I can kind of see it like. Oh. Okay. I can kind of see it like if you allow it, the whispers that I will occasionally hear. It was a surge of those, and then it just goes quiet. And just probably looking around, trying to figure out what just happened.
All right.
How's this?
Bad.
Really?
Like you can hear, like there's a fan in the background or something.
Double check your Zoom options to see what microphone you're using. If it's trying to pick up your webcam mic, it might be bad. Continuing on.
Okay.
If you allow it. Mila, your turn.
Those are hidden.
They're not hidden, they're just in cover, which gives them a +2 to AC.
Yeah. Okay, so I have 35 feet of movement.
Mm-hmm.
That's 20 feet to there, so I can make that.
Yeah, you can totally make that.
Okay, so I'm going to swap to my short sword. Yeah. And I'm going to run up here. I will do my short sword attack. 14.
That is a hit.
Yes. Ooh, max damage. And then
All right.
do one unarmed strike
Okay.
with my clay fist and miss.
Miss. So is your clay fist like your left arm, and then your right arm is the sword?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, it takes 9 damage, and you cut off some of the eyes, like Brussels sprouts.
You have far too many eyes, and I just stop looking at my girlfriend.
Oh,
How about now? Is it better?
that is better.
Slightly better, yes.
Huzzah! I just replaced the sign on my PC.
Sweet.
All right.
All right.
There we go.
Winks.
That's that dough's kind of bad.
I think it's. I think it's winking at you.
I don't like your puns. I don't like your puns.
It actually doesn't have eyelids, so it can't wink.
That's fair. I have full confidence in Neela's abilities, so I'm gonna do magic missile again at the weird antler stag over there.
Okay.
Okay.
Another. Was that a higher cast again?
Yes.
All right.
17 damage.
Akumu, you actually, just before sort of this scene, you see this thing, and you start to feel like it is draining life energy out of you. But just before it can, what do the magic missiles look like? Are they?
They seem like small orbs of shadow. So like where her shadow is resting on the ground, it almost seemed like they're coming from that. And so just these orbs come up out of the shadow itself and just shoot at it.
Perfect. So these shadow orbs just knock into the stag just before you feel it about to start draining your essence. And it lets go of you and just slumps to the ground. And is dead.
Yes, this is
Ew,
good.
look, I killed something!
Great.
Did they get rid of the X, or am I just covering it up? That's
X
right
is
there.
still
Okay.
down there.
Cool. It's at the 0 life.
Cool.
Good job, honey.
She's not food. Don't eat.
You are no longer frightened because the source of your frighteningness is stopped.
Yes. Sun gets men dear. And I'm going to move towards doe skew? Well, I don't know, whatever this doe is. That's
all right.
On my turn. You see, hello, red person. It will help you. Take this. And I will smash this squishy-eyed doe monster.
Yeah, you smash
with
it.
an 11.
Yeah, you smash it good. It, unlike the stag, when you killed the eye thing, it kind of like goops into the ground and disappears.
Oh, that was gross, yes?
Oh, you! I don't like that.
Me, yes, I don't like it either. This is gross.
It leaves nothing on your hammer.
Oh, that is good. I don't like that either. Like, taps it onto her shoulder.
Is that good for you?
Yeah, that's it for me. That's my turn. Oh, I think I regain 2 temporary hit points. Is it how does that work?
Every turn you can spend a bonus action to refresh it.
Dope. Yeah, so I'm gonna spend a bonus action to refresh it and also refresh it on at Neela.
All right.
You get 2 temp.
Swoosh.
Oh, wait, does that stack on the other 2 temp that I got?
No.
No, it stays the same.
Okay.
And that's it for me.
All right. Sren.
Sren is going to move into the cover towards Doe X and raise his holy symbol above his head. You who defy the natural order, suffer now and return to your domain. And he's going to bring his battle axe down on him.
All right. Roll it. That is a hit.
And I'm going to be adding my
adding a first level smite to that.
Smite. All right, throw it.
That's a total of 24 damage, 17 radiant, 7 slashing.
It's dead. You cleave this thing into goop. And the forest continues to be silent as the babbling stops.
There are no animals anywhere here. This is very weird.
Are you like looking around for animals and stuff?
Yeah, I would like to.
I think I found your hen monster. He had hands on his head. And fist
He also had
feet.
hands on his feet.
Fist feet, like the monkey thing we said talk about.
Yes, it was very yucky. I don't like it.
Like a monkey deer.
Blech.
Something disturbing crawls at my mind. What if all the creatures of the forest are like this?
Gross.
No.
Don't let things crawl in your mind. That sounds painful.
No. It's my mind. You have to stay out.
Yes.
I actually have a question. Could I tell that they were trying to invade my mind when it happened?
Yes, you felt like they actively were trying to become into your mind.
Okay. Gotcha.
So when you look around, you don't see any animals, you don't see any like birds in the trees. What you do see is corruption of some of the plants. Like you look into the trees and where you would expect fruit, you see eyeballs. Where you might expect like thorn bushes, you see like they've become like black and twisted.
Like brambles.
Yeah.
I think something really terrible is happening here. Oh, no.
And as a whispered, you do know that these things are literally called nightmares. They're creatures from someone's imagination that has somehow come to the top side.
Wow. That's awesome and disturbing. Winks, after that final stag went down, or after the deal went down, Winks immediately runs back up to Neela, has her by the hand. Sweet, can't we go home?
No, we have to help these people.
What if we run into more of those other things? That one that went splash at your feet tried to get into my head.
Listen, these monsters are gross, but at the end of the day, we have a tea party. That is great. So,
That's not so bad.
you see?
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
Squish
kiss her on the
monster,
forehead,
get tea,
and I'm like-
go home.
we'll be okay. We killed them, and then anything else that hurt us, we will kill it too. So we'll be okay.
Yeah. I killed the big hand antler thing, and I want tea later.
And
We will
once
have tea,
you
don't
the
worry, don't
speaker, we will have tea.
All this talk of tea, you would have expected a Steam to say something, but he is not anywhere in sight.
Excuse
Oh, no!
me, excuse me,
You have
tiny
not-
person. I have a question for you, very quick. Do you get herbal?
Me? I think that is very personal question, and I kind of cross my arms and like,
I just have curiosity.
Neela, it's okay. It's okay.
where's oh, I just forgot his name.
Just,
Asim.
Asim. Where is Asim?
please,
Where
he has
is-
the keys. I need
Probably
to shake
waiting
him.
for us back when beginning of this trail.
Yeah, you have not seen him since you walked off the trail.
Let's go make sure he's okay.
The monkeys could have taken him as well.
Oh, ugh.
Head back.
Oh. I don't want to run into another one of those.
Let's go back.
He's not on the road, but the road does lead to Yosef's home.
No, perhaps he has the key there. He cannot go inside, he said. That's why he needs us.
Oh, okay. Let's go in then.
Okay.
And as we go, Thran is keeping his, let's call them ears, open for any more of these creatures.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, like I said, you don't hear anything, and you guys actually arrive at Yosef's home. It's very simple. It's built into the hillside, sort of like a hobbit home. It's got the door into like a cliff face. Outside there is a patio, and it's covered in quite a lot of potted plants. And it's the plants there are kind of the only evidence that someone might even live here.
Are the plants twisted in any way?
Yes.
We have found the source of these nightmares.
In fact, if you want to investigate them further, you can someone can roll me an investigation or nature.
I am not good at either of those.
Yes. I don't think that the source is here. This man is missing. He's been missing for many times now.
Should we knock on the door, maybe?
Investigation, nope.
Yes,
Right.
I have this. I'm good at knocking on things. He knocks on the door. Asim, tiny rat man. You're not supposed to be inside. Get out.
Two things that you notice about the door when you knock on it. One, when you knock on it, it doesn't make the hollow sound you would expect. It doesn't make that like there's room on the other side sound. The other thing you notice is that it's kind of bulging outwards a little bit, and it's cold and salty water's leaking out of the cracks in it.
Ooh, I am good at this. I am a fisherman. Salty water is my thing. Hold on, I have this. Everyone get out of the way.
Strand is going to the side of the door and press himself up against the cliff face.
Yes, everyone get out of the way. And I as soon as everyone's out of the way, I take out the Werven hammer, the Werven Fang hammer, and I am going to bludgeon that door where it is bulging.
I'm going to say you actually crack open like the hinges maybe, just to kind of make it fall. It looks like it wants to open already.
Yeah.
It's locked. So you actually, you smack it and it weakens it just enough that it actually peels off of the rest of the door and it kind of flips out and a torrent of water comes sweeping in after it. And like I mentioned, it smells of the sea.
This is good water. This don't drink, but it is good. It's better for you.
The kind of the bad kind of, like brine sea, like
Ooh.
salt water that hasn't moved in a very long time.
Just fine. Seawater is seawater. Why would you put an ocean in your house? You, tiny person. Wink.
Ayla, did you see that? What?
You do magic. Why you put water in your house?
That's not a normal thing.
Oh.
Neela, why would somebody do that?
Strand is going to look at the two smaller folk. Please confirm or deny my suspicions that the source of the nightmares come from here.
It is an excellent theory, but it is a working theory. We will call it.
I don't know.
Strand will gesture to the plants, how they're twisted like the nightmare forest.
Yes, but plants also same thing maybe happen to them, so we can't
The
say.
effect only grows stronger towards the terminus of this.
I don't think it did. Everything was normal.
It seemed the same everywhere until we get into the forest a little bit, and then there was.
Closer and closer to this hut.
Has the water stopped coming out yet?
Yeah, it's mostly just like an initial torrent. Like the room was full of water.
Okay.
At this point, it's just sort of like trickling.
Okay, cool.
Like someone left. Like someone left. Oh.
Out.
I was like, sort of like someone left the tap on.
Let me
ocean
go
tip.
inside. Let me sneak in. I will peek.
I don't think anyone would be there if the house was full of water. I think you could just go inside.
It is magic. You never know.
Okay. This
She
through.
does have a point. I'll wait out here, honey.
Also,
Okay.
how wounded is a Kamu?
How old is he?
How wounded?
Oh, how wounded? Not very at all.
Like, two.
Like he's a scratch. He has a scratch on him. Nothing that he would be worried about.
Okay, because if you need a top off, I'm here.
Nah, he's good for now.
Yeah, he turned 13 damage into 4.
Yeah.
Oh, question. I'm going to activate my divine sense.
Yeah.
Does this place reek of the underside?
Yes, you're getting the sort of same feeling you would get if it were unhollowed.
Sren will growl and ready his shield and axe.
So someone was peeking inside?
Yeah, I was trying to sneak up and like look inside.
All right, you can give me a stealth check.
I did
Some
roll.
sneaks.
It was 11.
Oh, okay.
Not
So-
that good.
The interior of Yosef's home reflects the outside. It's very natural, simple constructions. Like he's got like a table and a bench. Simple, like untreated woods. It uses naturally packed stones and dirt to sort of form the construction of the house itself, sort of like a sod house. However, what is the thing that's off is everything now seems to be covered in this brine and mud, and some of it has started to grow corals.
This is unnerving.
But I don't see anything alive in there or
No,
moving.
but at the far end of the room, you see what would have been another door had it not been already broken off its hinges. And past that door, you can see nothing, even with your dark vision.
Okay, I'll scurry back to everybody else and tell them what I saw.
Stren will nod and enter the house itself. Nose wrinkles at the smell of brine and mud around the area. And then he goes to the broken door.
Yeah, it's some thick darkness.
If I light a torch, would that light it up at all?
If you do, it lights it up, but half as much.
Alright, so it looks like we're going to have to go in torches ablaze.
Oh, I actually have a feature with the Shadow Sorceress that essentially gives me double dark vision. So instead of the normal 60 feet, I can actually see 120 feet. Does that help at all?
It's more like you're looking into mist than true darkness.
Oh, okay. Huh.
Like if you could imagine mist being black.
Yeah.
That's sort of what you're walking into.
Oh.
Is
Wait, I
that-
don't think that Asim was here. We had to find the little man.
Yes, we do.
He has probably returned to town.
Why would he do that?
He asked us to enter this hut. And so, with that original objective being done, he's probably returned.
Oh,
But-
well then, simple task. We have entered the house. Tiny rat person has done so. We leave no tea because house smells bad and we go home.
Perhaps the tea lies within the next room.
I see what you're doing here, I get it, but this seemed like a whole lot not my problem.
Well, maybe
The problem of a missing Sika is a problem of the entire village.
Oh, good.
This
Fine,
doesn't seem normal.
fine. Go, lead torch. Shine the armor man. Go ahead.
And Stren is going to light his torch in his shield hand and push into the darkness.
No, we can leave if you'd like. He's already in there. I just put the door back on, hit it with my hammer again.
You just
House
put it
fills
back
up
on,
with water.
But how did it fill up with water anyway?
Magic.
Yeah, that's very weird. But I mean, we still don't know what happened to.
Oh, the two of you as well. There could be tea everywhere. Okay, let's go.
So, Sren, the thing that you notice as you walk into this portal is one, it's a staircase. Two, water seems to be climbing up the stairs. And so when you walk into it, it kind of like splashes against your boots.
And all you hear going down the stairs is splash, 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 splash. And that would be Stren's theory confirmed. The chaos of the nightmare comes from deep within the hut.
Alright, well, do you want to go in the middle? I think he will get hit by whatever happens first, and in case something runs up behind, I'll stay in the back.
Okay.
We will. I'm gonna take a length of rope, and I'm going to tie it around my waist. I'm going to tie another one around Wink's waist, and then I'm going to tie another piece of it to Akamu's, like, to his boot or something, like, or to his waist or something.
Yeah.
Because well, we're going into darkness, right? We have no idea what's on the other side.
I have 2 questions.
Mm-hmm.
One, how long of a piece of rope do you have?
Well, I mean, I'm a very small person, so
The rope we're given is 10 feet.
it wouldn't really be that long.
My second question is, how much space is there in between each person of rope?
Probably, how, like,
Is enough a good answer?
enough, yeah. I'd leave a little bit of room, like, I'd have some slack, obviously.
Like 5 feet, 10 feet?
Like 10 feet, if that's doable. Yeah.
So you tie 10 feet pieces of rope to each other's belts.
Yeah.
Is sort of what I have in my head now.
Yeah, just in case, so, because we don't know what we're going into, so.
All right.
I mean, and we're so much smaller than these other guys.
Good idea, babe.
All right.
I'm not
writing that note down. 10 feet apart.
Yes, I will definitely have to go in the back, or I'll just drag you. This will be bad for you. There's water everywhere. It smells bad.
Yeah. So, you guys continue down this path. Before you reach the bottom of the stairs, you actually feel your foot plunge into a larger pool of chilly water. It's cold. You've been on the beach in the middle of autumn. This is about that. It's cold. And you're wearing probably like fur boots. I think it's probably treated. They're probably a bit waterproof, but not for standing in pools of water.
Sren is going to look for some sort of a dry land for him to combobulate himself.
You don't see any land. What you do see, however, are in the distance these pillars of white light, except they look solid.
And
like Roman pillars of light.
Then Sren is going to advance towards the closest one, axe ready to smash anything that comes out of the water. Because this just screams nightmare snake attack.
Are we down there yet?
Yeah, you guys can all be down there.
Okay, cool.
Your feet would have also, like, it's probably like just above ankle height on Sren and Akamu, but for you guys, it's probably more like just below knee height.
Oh, damn. Awesome.
Oh, this is very cheap.
Oh, it's so cold. I'm gonna cast. I would actually, before I forget, I would like to cast Mage Armor on myself because I'm squishy as fuck.
The Sren is going to offer both of you a ride.
Wait, I have an idea, tiny people. Wait, hold on, wait, watch this. And I take the rope that's between Winks and Neela, and I pick it up, and I put it on my neck. So now they're just sort of dangling by my arms. Dude, now you are dry.
So you have small people saddlebags.
Yes. Yeah, this helping. This tiny water nearly covered my shoe.
I think even under the circumstances, Neela couldn't help it, and it would make her giggle.
This better than dying in hell, whatever this is.
As amused as Neela looks, Winks looks just the opposite. She's not okay with this. She's
Listen,
like,
there's not enough rope that I can't put one of you down. I had to hold both of you. You need to relax. Stop squiggling. Just lay there and dangle. Look, I'll put you down when you can shoot lasers. And he looks out. He looks out to Sren and says, "Hello, what are you doing? Why are you walking towards the beam of light?"
It is the only anchor we have in this oppressive darkness.
Oh, okay. Well, hit it with a stick. Don't just walk into things. Poke it.
It's in the distance.
Oh, okay. In that case, come on, tiny Nicholas. And he begins to walk with the two just swinging.
It's so weird. weird.
So dumb.
I'm just imagining it. I don't know what to think right now.
We could drag you through water, or we could carry you. Like, it's not a big deal. It's embarrassing, I know. We
I'm
won't
doing
tell
like
anyone.
martial arts poses.
Yeah. I won't listen. I will not tell anyone that I carry you. Sren, don't tell anyone that they carried. It'll be fine. Look, you know what? Here, tiny wiggly one. Here, put this. Just sit, relax.
None of you hear it because you guys are all joking about carrying people around. But Sren, you're kind of ignoring them, pushing on. You can hear in the distance, like, the tiptoeing of feet in the water.
Sren is going to raise his axe, fist in the air as he says halt, and he is going to prepare an action. If the tiptoeing comes close and comes to do light as hostile, he's going to bonk it.
Yeah, you don't see them, and they don't seem to be getting closer. In fact, they just seem to be, like, circling around you at the edges of your vision.
Then Sren is just going to push on slow and walking a bit slower towards the first pillar of light.
I'd like you to give me a religion check.
A religion check, okay.
Religion in this case in this setting covers a couple things because of how the world's made up and the fact that the underside is a place of dreams. It's actually based heavily on psychology. So religion actually also covers psychology, in addition to knowledge about the underside.
I'm not a very religious paladin.
It's fine. Yeah, these lights are spooky as hell, man. Imagine if you had never seen a neon sign before, and you were a medieval person.
Oh.
This is like a tree trunk size thick, poking straight out of this darkness, neon white light.
Sren will growl and cover his eyes a bit. Just, if anything goes wrong, he is in full beat it till it's dead mode. An evil GM chuckle.
No, that was in character.
No, you hear that.
You hear that.
Alright.
We all hear that?
Yeah.
I will immediately go silent and get ready in a ninja pose.
Like, you're floating as you're suspended? Oh, perfect.
It's the best situation to do ninja poses in.
That's true. That's true.
More pillars of light seem to turn on. They sort of create a pathway as they turn on in a row of, or in pairs, basically, as they go down this darkened, pitch black place. Except now you can see. Now you can see the waters at your feet. You can see further into the darkness, and it keeps on going until you see this gazebo built standing over with these staircases over a giant pit.
Oh.
And on it, now that the lights have turned on, you can see an old man at the top, kind of just like his fingers curled over the banister, just kind of giggling at you.
Oh, that must be the guy, Talker of Earth.
The speaker.
What they say.
Go and check on her.
There is no difference. I say the same. Oh, yes, I have to carry you. You can't just go. I'm sorry. Hold on. I was just waiting for you to go, but you didn't move at all.
Sven is going to douse his torch in the water around his ankles, put it away for further use, and then slowly advance up the nearest staircase towards this madly giggling speaker.
You're still quite a ways out.
Yeah, I'm going to be doing that then.
And he kind of like stops and he's like, leave.
Like tea leave. Yes, that's why we come here for tea. Who are you, man?
Yeah.
Oh, no. Leave. Go.
Yes, look, leaves of the tree. Come down, you make the tea. Drink it.
I'm gonna poke Akamu in the side of the face. Be like, should I hit him with something?
Oh. Yes. Oh, no, wait. Don't know who he is. We should ask, be nice first. Rude.
Hello, are you the speaker?
See? Hold on. Try again. It was hard to hear before.
Solid.
And Akama was just holding you up, Mila. Or Neela. He swung you up.
I'm waving my little ratty hands.
She has a question for you. Is she?
Are you a speaker?
I was.
Oh.
I am. And I will be.
What?
Well,
That makes sense.
What
the
is
town
it?
is very worried about you.
Hmm.
They sent us to check on you. We just came to see if you were okay.
He starts to smile. And his face, you would think at some point he would stop. His lips would stop being able to smile as they continue to grow and grow and grow. Until...
Basically, the
Do I need to give
Cheshire
like a verbal warning for when like really
No.
weird stuff's about to happen?
No, you're fine.
Cat. So basically, you smile like the Cheshire Cat.
Yeah.
No, his lips start to peel apart because he's smiling so much that his face no longer can accommodate for it.
Oh.
Oh, that doesn't look okay.
I think you need to see a cleric for that, maybe.
He, Wink, why does he do this? What is this?
I don't know. What would I roll to know anything of what is happening right now?
There's not really anything you could roll, but you could see that he's all these like cracks that are forming in his skin, that you can see his skin's starting to like peel a little bit, and from it is coming the same exact light as the pillars.
Okay, Wink, I
And
take
he's
back
just-
what they say. Don't be nice anymore. Shoot him.
Okay.
And I'm gonna move us over to the good map.
The demon battle map? Yeah, sure, no problem.
Yeah.
Awesome. Cool.
Do you, Ethan.
That's the wrong button.
Do whatever you want to
Remember
do.
what I said? Don't tackle red shirts.
Yeah,
Okay.
let's go to the
cool.
hell. Let's go to the hell map.
Oh
Right.
God.
I
see.
mean, it's not a hell map. It's mostly just like a spooky dark map.
Yeah, just hell adjacent map. Whatever.
Oh, you guys are way too big.
This 8, the number of the beast, or the neighbor of the beast.
Yeah, the neighbor of the beast.
I mean, you're not too far off because the underside is the same place that you go when you go there when you dream. You also go there when you die.
That's good.
Oh,
We're going to
It's
hell.
the same place.
Yeah.
that's nice to know. All right.
So you guys can arrange yourself in sort of like this box here.
Yeah.
You guys can't necessarily see it. Let me.
Oh, I can't move. There you go.
Now you should be able to see it. There's a box there.
They're just dangling. One's on my shoulder. One's being held up.
I'm gonna hold you to. It's gonna take. I mean, if you weren't shooting magic missile, I'd say that's a disadvantage. Trying to aim that.
Oh no, it's not magic missile. How far is that?
Your measure tool should be able to tell you. Let's see.
I apologize. I do have that.
100 feet.
Chill touch is 120-foot range.
Nice. So yeah, he's standing over this banister, and as you kind of like try to like get eyes on him to target him, you also notice that along with this glowing light, he's also wrapped in those same sort of dark, thorny vines that you saw earlier, almost as if he's
Oh.
tethered to the gazebo.
That's gross. I'm hella gonna shoot that chill touch at him.
All right.
That is a 14.
That should be a hit. Let me double check, because I was looking at notes. So, just sort of meta knowledge here. As part of the adventure, I also wrote down tactics for each of these fights and how monsters would behave.
Oh boy.
Oh my.
Oh,
Fun
dear.
stuff. So you got a surprise action. Where is he under? He's under nightmares as well. Perfect.
All I'm hearing is smite.
14 actually misses.
No. Okay.
You notice you feel like you hit him, but it actually just smacks up against the briars that kind of like peel and flake off,
Oh. Okay.
but don't affect him.
Okay.
He's under the effects of the bark skin spell.
Ooh. Interesting.
Must have some druid levels.
As far as you know, the Speaker of Earth was a druid.
Oh my, then this
Fair.
is going to be fun because druids have access to massive lightning spells.
Well, I do too, but I gotta get closer.
Well, you're tethered
sorry.
to a rope. You can't get closer. Sorry.
We are now going to
But
roll
you
for
can.
initiative.
Oh, yes.
Idea. Akamu. Out of character idea. Throw Winks and Neela like bolas.
They don't attach to my leg. It's a terrible idea. I cannot throw myself.
No, it's
physically
to your-
impossible.
It was to your waist. Your waist.
Yeah, that's right.
Use it like a hula hoop and just charge spin like as like hip mounted flails.
Yes, that'll work.
That's some good initiative.
There's a woman I hear named Shakira. Her see hips don't lie. I'll do that move. I'll do the hip move. That is what I will do.
All right. Everyone in?
Yes.
Oh.
Nope, we're missing one.
Nope. I'm working on it.
Boop.
There we
How,
go.
how you guys
wouldn't-
feeling about the adventure?
It didn't click.
Terrible. This is awful.
I'm loving this. This is amazing.
This is really awesome.
This is pretty
It
dope.
did not add you to initiative because I don't think you clicked on yourself
It,
yet.
it didn't. It
She's
sure
the
didn't.
worst.
I do it. I do it every time in Havoc too.
I'm
All
actually rolling really good initiative for having a
I'm
minus.
glad
4.
you're going last. Well, it just makes sense narratively because you went technically first because of the surprise action.
That makes sense.
Yeah. I feel a little better about it.
So you guys are arranged like that, huh?
Sure.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
What,
Yeah.
like sidestep that just because that was leading
You-
the charging.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Perfect. I'm okay with that. That's a thing you're allowed to do.
Yay.
I don't really have a lot of space to move, so
You have no feet to move since you're shouldered. You are a shoulder-mounted halfling cannon.
Yeah. I'm gonna say it actually takes half your move to dismount,
I'm good where I'm at.
and this water is actually difficult terrain.
All of the
Oh,
fast
yeah.
cannon.
I'm
For-
staying my ass
For
right
the,
up
for
here.
the small people or for everyone?
For everybody.
Okay.
Oh,
Uh,
that sucks.
There was
So
actually a comment that right before I did this map, someone had complained that there wasn't ever battle maps for areas that tested the limits of your spell range. In this area, the light from these pillars starts to converge on your location, and you feel that if you stand here for too long, you will start freezing to death.
Oh.
He has activated the spell Moonbeam, so at the start of your turn, you'll be taking saving throws.
Oh.
Oh.
But that is his turn, so Akamu, that's you, man. I need a saving throw of the Constitution variety.
I'm fine.
All right,
8.
you take 16 radiant damage.
Yikes. That's a lot. Okay.
What?
That's a lot of damage.
It's a lot of damage.
Roots, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna move forward towards this guy because he seems
Okay.
like a bad guy, and thusly I am dragging Winks and Neela with me as I move forward.
Are.
Let me see here. How far can I go? I can go 20 feet because I only have half speed, right?
Correct.
For that. Okay, cool.
You
So
can also dash.
you know what? Yeah, I can't fight this guy anyway, so I will dash because I don't have enough movement speed. So let's see what that is again.
The stag there is looking at you expectantly
There we go. So
on the staircase, just sort of like ready with his
Wrong button.
fingers.
This button. I don't like that stag thing, so I'm going to go all the way up here and drag these two with me. Unfortunately, I can't drag you, Maddie.
Yeah.
So yeah, so I just run. And they just sort of jostle. I'm actually still holding Neela out, and I just planted Winks on my shoulder, and I'm running with them out there.
I'm holding on to like whatever I can. It's like the collar or like whatever
The
it
necklace
is
that I'm wearing?
Yeah,
He's got like a braided dreadlock thing going on. You can probably
Yeah.
grab onto that pretty easily.
yeah.
I like it.
I'm just holding on to whatever I can to not fall off.
All right. Very smart. 'Cause, now Neela and Winks will not be taking the radiant damage from the moonbeam.
Woo! Attaboy.
Did hurt a lot. You were lucky
It looked
that I...
like it.
Yeah, I know it did. I was there. It got most of my body. It was terrible.
It felt like it was trying to tear your soul apart.
Yeah, that's what he said. It's like to my whole soul out, or something.
Oh,
All right.
you don't want that. You have to keep your soul inside you.
That's what I'm saying. Yes, I don't want.
Yes, it's very important.
I like to keep-
one of your internal organs.
I like to keep all of my insides in my inside.
It is Neela's turn.
Neela, shoot true.
Should I jump down? No, I'm not gonna jump down. Yeah, I will shoot.
I'm gonna tell you two things. To dismount,
Yeah.
it's gonna take half your move.
Yeah,
To untie yourself, it's gonna take an action.
yeah.
Oh.
So yeah, so my best bet is really just to
Magic missile spell.
I will short bow.
I am just holding her. Like, just imagine that. Like, it's just a big guy holding a rat who just like, oh, that makes sense.
It's it's the North Seat version of a mobile artillery platform.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. He's the tank.
Ethan, now you can say.
For everyone who doesn't understand that joke.
So Ethan, you can
It's
now
a
say that
mech.
you ran your custom game on a charity stream, and you've played in a game where a player wore two other players as a necklace.
Not the first time.
All right. Okay.
What?
All right. Well, I tried.
Except they were more like turning into a life raft. Like,
Oh.
not a life raft, but like they made themselves into a tube by holding their feet.
Okay.
And they were worn like a necklace.
That makes sense.
The thing
Makes sense.
D&D.
Yep.
So it's like Neela is shooting at that gross stag monster.
You're
Yes,
shooting at the
sorry,
stag
was that
monster.
an 18 hit?
The 18 does hit the stag monster for 4 damage.
Minimum damage. Ugh.
Boo.
I can't do any of my fun monk things because I am too far away.
And you didn't
Listen, I
hit
did all I
inside.
could. I ran all the way up here.
No, you did. You were very helpful. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
You are super. Okay, damn it, that's an action.
You are super okay.
You're
I am super.
Okay.
I am super okay. You're right.
super okay.
Specifically
You are
super okay,
super
damn
okay.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're right. I am super okay. Damn it. I think I'm great, but I'll take super okay. It's pretty balanced out.
Hey, that's better than regular okay.
That's what I'm saying. I think super okay and great are pretty much the same.
Right up there. And I'll just lean forward and like blow a kiss to Winks. That's my. That's all I can
none of that. Get off. No.
Oh.
Not while you're on top of me. Save that for later. Don't be weird.
Alright, Sren. You would make me a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution save, okay. Where's the dice gods?
Ooh, yikes.
There's only one dice god in the setting, and it is the Fool, who is literally a dice god. He is in charge of luck.
God damn it.
Wow.
And you take 10 radiant damage.
Shit.
Alright,
Better than
I'm going to be
16.
taking the dash action to move right here.
You guys gonna stay all grouped up, huh?
Yeah,
Well,
don't
actually, right there. Right there, because I have a plan.
Okay. Yeah, what is the move speed of Moonbeam, I wonder?
Oh god.
It does have a move speed.
Yep.
Yep, okay, cool, perfect. I thought I calculated that right.
Bugger.
The stag's turn. The stag readies an action. They kind of lower their head so that anyone who comes up the staircases will get attacked.
And headbutted down the staircase.
Not just do its normal thing where it actually grabs you and probably tries to throw you into the pit.
Disgusting hands.
That's a pit, by the way. I don't know if you guys can see it on stream, but
Yeah, no,
basically,
it sounds like a pit.
the gazebo is over this giant, potentially bottomless pit that the water is coming out of.
The literal dread gazebo.
Oh. God damn it.
It's not alive.
No.
The gazebo's not alive.
Neither was that
Are
one.
you sure?
I mean, are any of you going to try to shoot it?
No.
More importantly, is it a dread gazebo wick?
We'll see.
God
Winks.
damn it. Oh, is it my turn? Okay,
It is
cool.
your turn.
All right. Let's see this thing. Oh, that's. I can still use Chill Touch.
Nice.
I'm gonna do that.
On the stag or the dreamer?
The Dreamer has a 17.
That is a hit.
Fuck that guy.
Roll damage, and I need to roll a concentration check.
That is 8 necrotic damage.
He succeeds the concentration check.
Ugh.
It does take 8 damage.
True just
Okay.
received.
You actually, like... Because the hand kind of grabs him, right? Because that's how Chill Touch works. It actually kind of, like... As it's sitting there, you can kind of see him, like, look at it. You're not sure if they can normally see Chill Touch. He kind of looks at it and just laughs at it.
Oh.
He did take full
That's,
damage, though.
Thanks.
Okay.
Speaking of maniacally laughing old men,
No.
can I not grab this?
No.
I want to grab my circle.
Probably it's obfuscated by the blue box there.
Oh.
I always
They're not
find.
Oh,
I
they're the
always
same
think-
object now! Dang it!
Yeah. Oh no, I have to find. I find you have to zoom in super close on Roll20 to get a hold of
Yeah, I'm super zoomed out because this is a big map and I only have one screen.
There. Can you click drag that page?
I heard if you can't click on the object, you can't move it. That's what I heard the rule
Yeah.
was.
Actually, let's... Whatever. Things happened. That's where the circle is now, so...
Oh, good.
Oh my. He's really out for your blood.
Yep.
That does take his action, though. You can kind of see him, like, when he does it, it looks like he's picking it up and moving it.
Oh man.
Make this
If
save.
perspective worked. Like, if you were right behind him, it looks like he grabs the light and then moves it on top of you.
That's kind of neat.
Sren is going to call out to the others. Go around the sides!
I don't think that matters. He still can shoot me with a light beam.
Space laser!
And at least he's not a skeleton warriors.
It's my nickname for Moonbeam is Space Laser.
Awesome.
Makes sense.
Yeah, that's its new name now.
You have to say it like that every time.
Of course.
Lasers!
Yeah.
Anyway. Akamu!
Constitution save.
I don't want to do that.
I want you to succeed.
I want to succeed also.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Praise the fool.
Is 13 enough to do it?
13 is enough to do it.
Nice.
Oh, good.
So you're going to take half damage.
Cool. Do it. 12 is what it's going to be.
You take 5 radiant damage.
All right, cool. Oh,
It's
this hurts.
fine.
This hurts almost as much as the last time. This is awful.
You figured out how to shrug off most of the pain.
Okay, maybe if I need to stop getting hit by it every time,
Keep yourself centered.
would be great. Keep yourself centered. Wow.
Shrug that off. Just don't shrug me off, please.
You're fine. Listen, I am taking most of the laser beam damage, and you have taken none. Relax.
And it's greatly appreciated.
Yes, because I move out of the way, and then
Yeah.
here's what's going to happen. I need to get out of laser beam range. It is terrible. It keeps hitting me.
Space Laser, by the way, can be moved 60 feet as part of the action.
Good stuff.
Wow.
So you actually can't outrun it.
You
Okay,
can
look.
break this concentration of it.
Listen, do
It
you
does-
want me to put you down and you can shoot lasers and do shoot arrows?
I don't want to be in the water.
Well, I'm gonna pick one.
We'll be okay.
I can shoot lasers from here just fine.
Well, I have to go in there and hit, or I'm going to die out here with the light beam.
Then right up in there, I can use more. I can do more magic if I'm closer to it.
Okay, well then cut this off of me.
Okay. I'll take out a dagger and I'm gonna cut the thing.
And then I'm
That will-
gonna put them down.
That will be your action, Winks,
Oh, okay.
Uh,
as stated earlier.
okay.
But you can take... I will say that you can do that now.
Okay. Cool.
Okay.
So yeah, so they cut, and I just kind of put them both down. They're still attached to each other, but they're not attached to me anymore.
If you do not want to be attached to each other, I will say it's part of the same action.
Yeah, do you think we should probably cut that off at this
Yeah.
point?
Okay.
I think at this point it's kind of useless.
You are all
for
free
it.
from each other. There's a reason why I was
Okay.
giggling so much when you were coming up with that plan. I was just like, yes.
You
make
knew I
dumb
was
choices.
coming, motherfucker!
You don't understand. My DM for Team Net has us so terrified that we attach ourselves to each other all the time every time
Seems
we
like
go
a bad
into
idea.
space. Because you never know what you're going to come into.
I'm just saying, like, if your friend ends up inside the blender, you don't want to be dragged into it with them.
No, but if you do get caught up in a, giant whirlpool or wave or something, you kind of want to know where your friends are, so.
Fair enough.
Okay, cool. So, I am going to die. I am going to move here.
Okay.
And I'm going to pull out my javelin and
Alright.
just kind of hold it there and look menacing. I'm also gonna rage.
Okay. Did you take a... You dashed, okay.
No, I moved my normal 20. I moved 20 feet.
Oh, okay. Then you still have an action.
Yeah, but I can't do anything. I can't
can throw
actually.
a javelin.
He's just outside of javelin range.
I mean, you can throw at disadvantage.
That's true. Yeah, I'm gonna rage as a bonus action, and actually, I'm gonna rage as a bonus action, and then the storm extends, and then yeah.
Side note, also, you can use your thing to make it so that you roll at advantage, but have disadvantage, but enemies have advantage against you. That's an option.
True. That is true. The reckless attack thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Everyone loves reckless attack.
Yeah, not when you're at 7 hit points. So I'm going to rage and throw a javelin at disadvantage on this thing.
Okay.
So ka-chow! It's double 17s.
Oh, that's
Suck
a
it.
hit.
Suck it, stag.
Nice.
And it's going to take 10 piercing damage as I launch this javelin aggressively towards this disgusting finger stag.
It does succeed its constitution, though.
The stag does? What is this?
Oh, you rolled it at the stat.
Yeah. The stag's closer.
Okay. Then it takes 10 damage. There's a javelin poking out of it now. It doesn't seem too bothered by it.
Suck it, stag. That's fine.
Mila. You are now unbound by your party.
You're also in the light beam,
Oh no!
Oh yeah, Constitution saving throw. Thank you.
unfortunately.
Oh, okay, I was trying to get a move out of it. Yeah.
It's at the start of your turn.
Yep, that's fine. Ouch.
Oh no!
All right. You take 15 radiant damage
Oh my god!
Oh.
as
Poor squishies.
you can feel your soul being ripped out and almost being pulled into the pit.
Stop trying to take my soul, it's mine! So I have a speed of 35, so 35 and 35 would be...
But you have difficult
7.
terrain, so it's halved.
Yeah, so I'm just trying to figure out... So, okay. I will get to... Okay. I'm gonna move to here and shoot my short bow again at the... You know what? I'm gonna shoot it... Wait, what's my range? 40, 55. Pretty sure that's fine for a short bow. It's 80, yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna hit for the Hollow Dreamer.
All right.
Oh, I'm not. I am
Nope.
not.
You're not. You're gonna miss.
I can't do any of my... Oh, intelligence, wisdom, and charisma I have advantage on. Not con. Can't do any of my bonus action stuff, so...
You can use your bonus action to dash. by
Well, I have to spend
spending
a
point.
key, and I think I want to save those for more punches.
Okay.
Although that won't really matter if I can't get to them to punch them. So, you know what? You're right. Let's do another. Wait.
I'm
half of
definitely... Oh, go ahead.
Sorry.
If you're dashing, your move speed becomes 70.
Okay.
So you could technically have moved 35 feet.
Okay. So I get one more step up.
Yeah.
Okay. No, there's a set of stairs here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, there is.
Okay.
There's no water on these steps.
Okay. I'm gonna be like, but I'm gonna stay at the edge. Like, I'm gonna be on the bottom step, but like on the bottom corner. So I'm like ready to get out of the way if needed.
Ready to get up.
Beside the stair, is it just like, is it smooth? Is it angled? Is it rocky? Is it?
You can't tell there's water covering it. In fact, you're not even sure if it has... You're not sure if those are sides? That's just water.
That's just water.
It might not have a side.
Okay. Okay. This is very nerve-wracking, but...
Yeah, it's a bad place to be.
I am super confident!
Oh. Confidence is a thing you're allowed to have.
It's my flaw. Okay, that's my turn.
Sren!
Okay.
Confidence is your flaw.
Sren is going to move right here with his action and cast a spell. Wait, am I within range? Whether I'm not. So, yeah, he's going to move another 15 there. And that'll be his turn with the dash action.
Okay. Alright. We good?
That's it.
Alright. The stag continues to stand here with a ready to action. Winks.
Oh, I've got a bad feeling about this.
That's your turn.
No, I know. Like, she says that before she conjures a firebolt in her hand and fires it towards that really, really creepy ass guy.
All right, roll it.
With a 15.
The vines just eat it up. I mean, actually, like they grow a little bit and catch it and eat it.
Oh wow.
Just ow.
Okay. And I am going to move slightly away from that thing. Yeah.
The thing is, it'll move next turn and the guy has to pick.
Because I don't like that, so I can move. I think it looks like I can make it around the side of that tree.
It's a pillar of light, but
Either way, that thing right there. But I'm gonna put that between me and the moonbeam.
Okay. The Hollow Dreamer's turn.
I gets to pick who gets the wrath of his beam.
The beam disappears.
Oh no. Oh no, oh no, I see what's going to happen.
And those splishing, splashing sounds that you heard at the corner, at the edges of your vision, start to prance into vision.
More than eyes.
It's going to be some eyes.
Oh.
Technically, he's casting Conjure Animal.
Okay.
So we're gonna get some friendos. I forget exactly how many friendos. I think it's 3. It is 3. Okay.
Bunch.
That is 3 too many.
And then I get to roll them an initiative.
Good.
Yeah, right?
Good stuff.
It's a good fight. It's a good fight.
Mm-hmm.
At least no one's been petrified.
Yeah.
That will be his turn though, so they move at 12.
Ah, good.
Akamu.
I assume this is the edge of, like, this right here is the edge of the pit. Why can't I?
Correct.
Can I click? Oh,
do not walk there.
This right here, right?
There's rules for falling into the pit.
All right, cool. I'm gonna move right here. And actually, you know what? I'm gonna move right here and activate my storm as a bonus action, and Neela gets +2 temporary hit points. And then I'm going to. How many javelins do I? Oh wait, do I know? Is it right there? I have 2. Okay,
It was 3.
I have 2. I'm gonna start I'm gonna throw my second and final javelin at this stag.
Okay.
21.
Hit.
10 more damage.
All right. He's looking very unhealthy.
Yes, red person, you get Neela, get it. I did most of the work.
Oh, thank you very much. That is very kind of you.
No problem. Here to help.
Neela.
All right, it's ninja time. We're jumping in there. So we're gonna do.
Do you
one
climb up
short-
the railing of the staircase? Are you like actually ninja-ing?
Oh, yeah.
Excellent.
Her hands
I
are up
wanna
behind
get-
her. And she runs.
So like,
The Naruto run.
yeah,
I
of
think-
course.
I think the clay fist actually does because it is significantly heavier than the rest of her.
That's true.
Um,
Oh yeah, don't forget about your clay fist.
That's
like-
awesome.
yeah, yeah. I would have to, and I get it like on my tiptoes, and I do like the Naruto run, like all the way up to it, and then
Oh.
From the back, go get him, baby!
Get room.
Wait. Is my short sword also my hand? Like, is it just like a separate sword? Like
you have a separate sword, I imagine.
I have a separate sword. Okay,
Yeah,
so I'm gonna
right hand sword, left hand.
yeah. So I'm
hand.
gonna miss horribly with my short sword apparently.
Can you just mold your mud hand into a sword? Like clay?
That's what I
yeah.
was just thinking.
Like the creature from like the T 1200 or whatever it is. The...
Anime character from something or another.
One of my playtesters uses his clay arm. At a certain point, it hardens, and he uses that to finish off every monster
Nice.
because it
Oh,
gets an
wow.
unarmed attack. So he's just like,
Yeah.
I take it to a breath, a fraction of its life, and then I punch it to death.
That's pretty good.
That's awesome.
I'm gonna punch it to death now.
Yeah.
Unarmed strike. Oh.
Oh.
Yikes.
Wow.
That's a hit, though.
And then, is it still up?
You didn't roll for damage.
Seven.
So 7.
7.
Yeah.
Definitely still up.
Is
Definitely
it still up? Okay. Then I will spend a key and do another unarmed strike
Okay.
Oh.
Another hit.
for 5.
Get fucked.
It's looking bruised. It's looking beaten. It's looking full of javelins.
Good.
It's not having a good day. Oh, what
That
about
said,
it's ready action?
it
That's
has a
all I
readied
can-
action,
Oh no.
Yep.
so it will now attempt to grab you with its ram attack,
Okay.
which is a hit, I imagine. So
A
you're going to
19,
take
yes.
12 bludgeoning damage.
Okay, hang on.
Finger antlers.
Mm.
It
Antlers.
says it in the card.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh!
So gross.
Oh no.
Are you unconscious?
Oh, are you down?
I'm at 1 hit point.
Yeah.
Then
Oh,
let's
wow.
make a strength check.
Make me a strength saving throw.
Oh wait, no,
Oh.
sorry, I'm at 2 hit points.
Yeah, you're fine.
Did you account for your 2 temporaries?
Yes.
Okay.
That's why I got confused.
So
yeah,
you
okay.
would have died.
Oh my god.
Oh, damn it, that's not one of the ones I get advantage on.
You succeeded.
Yes!
Yes.
You managed to, it like rams into you, and you managed to like push away the arms before it can like really wrap around you.
Ninja!
Ninja. You actually nick one of the fingers off while you're defending yourself.
Nice.
Stupid! You! Stop trying to take my soul!
I mean, it actually has an attack where it steals your soul, so
No, I'm just sort of yelling that in general. Like, I'm kind of, I can't rage, but I'm very angry.
you made 3 attacks that turn. That's
I'm a
that's
tiny
good
amount of
rage.
very angry.
And those creepy deer things keep looking at my girlfriend!
Speaking of which,
Oh god.
You see a little.
What was that? That's a charisma saving throw, right?
I'm gonna see who it's targeting first. 'Cause
Okay.
You got one here. You got one there. This one's gonna go further. You're each gonna have one, so everyone roll me a charisma save, except for Neela. So Akamu, Sven, and
19.
Weeks.
10.
11.
I think the 11 makes
dear.
it.
Dope.
Nice.
11 makes it. 10 does not.
It!
Oh, I have advantage on charisma saves.
You didn't have to make
This
one.
is not
Roll
magical.
one. You don't have to
Oh,
roll.
it's not magic. Oh well.
Oh, and
And
you
you
didn't,
didn't need
and
to.
you didn't get attacked.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't. Okay, sorry.
Yeah, it's everyone except for Neela. So, peer into soul. You may not make reactions until the start of your next. None of you can. None of you have the ability to make reactions. Sren, you take 10 psychic damage and have disadvantage on any attacks made against
The dough.
this doe. Boop.
That dough right there?
Yeah,
Alright.
right into the top. I'm gonna
Alright.
give these names.
Dough X, Y, and Z.
A little worse. Oh, let me give them names. So you can see the names. Seeing names is the important part of naming things.
Alright. Yep. Stefan.
Oh my god.
You guys can continue on your turn. So, Seren, it's your turn.
All right.
I'm going to be a moment.
I am going to be doing a thing.
Ooh, I like things.
I can do an action, a bonus action, and a movement. Yes?
Yes.
Now I'm going to move 15 feet this way. Do this on myself. All 15 points.
Good move.
And then I am going to raise my holy symbol into the air, and with a thunderous proclamation of, "Foul beast, come, class stew with me and meet your maker."
Ooh. That's interesting.
Okay. None of them have steel.
Well, you get the gist of what I'm doing.
Yeah. Which one were you
The
compelling?
stag.
The stag.
The stag.
Oh, that's gonna be interesting because there's things in the way. But in a good time because it's its turn.
Must make a wisdom.
Oh, wisdom save.
More than 30 feet away from me. And it must make a wisdom save. DC 13.
I wish that spell just succeeded. Like,
It's a good spell. But it's a wisdom.
yeah. We have wisdom. We have a negative amount of wisdom.
There you go.
That must be drawn to me
Okay. So it
And
has
I-
just
Oh no.
against everybody, disadvantage but me.
cool. It's its turn. It's gonna attack with disadvantage because there's someone in the way. Or no, we're gonna do something more fun. It's gonna jump over Neela's head.
Ooh. Very
Do I
nice.
get an attack of opportunity?
Not until it moves one more step, which it does. So yes.
Okay.
Give it! Give it!
You just gut it while it's over you and just like.
Oh.
You in fact hit it. Roll damage.
Ow.
Oh,
Oh.
For 4.
Aw.
Not quite. Actually,
Oh.
I'm gonna do the best of both worlds. You do gut it. Guts fly out of it, land on you, and then immediately evaporate.
Nice.
Oh.
Oh,
It
you
still
use
makes
it.
it.
Oh.
It's still alive and attacking Sren.
I'm sorry, I tried.
you tried. That
it's
is
looking-
all that matters.
Looking very weak though. Looking at that tiny amount of life. So yeah, it's also going to use its charge ability because it did move 20 feet. Yeah, cool. Does that hit?
That will hit me.
I would hope so.
You're going to take 9 damage plus some extra because it charged you.
And a strength saving. Nope, I'm grappled.
So you're going to take a total of 15 bludgeoning damage.
So exactly what it healed.
Yeah, that's fine.
Huh.
You're good.
Everything's
No,
fine.
you're not unconscious yet.
Yet,
That's a thing that hasn't happened yet.
and I'm grappled.
Yeah, you'll be
You are,
fine.
in fact, now grappled.
You'll be okay.
And I will suck out my soul.
Hasn't happened yet. There's
Yet.
that threat, though.
Alright?
Winks.
Prevent the soul suckage. Or
Things going down. I'm casting Firebolt at that stag with a 15.
It's a hit.
Dope.
That's 10 fire damage.
It doesn't, like, goop like the other ones did. It actually catches on fire and, like, turns to ash.
Gross.
Good job, baby.
Look, I killed another thing!
Sven will give a grunt of approval at Wings.
Yeah. I'm gonna, let's see. 30 feet. 10, 15. Okay,
Hello, dreamer.
I'm good right there.
Oh, I forgot that Roll20 monsters let you actually just drag the spell. I've been, like, referencing the compendium.
Yeah.
They're actually just here on the sheet.
Yep.
Oh.
Oh, you aren't close enough for it to do that yet.
Aw.
It still has conjured animals out. Let's make you get closer then. Neela, he's going to attack you with one of the vines is going to extend out and try to attack you.
Okay.
Oh shit.
I crit
Oh no!
for nearly maximum damage, 16.
Yeah, I am out.
Does that kill you outright?
I have a total of 24 damage.
okay.
So that one's up you to negative 14.
Yeah, so she's
Which-
fine.
Yeah, she's fine. She's not dead. She's unconscious.
And you are pulled closer to him.
I would just
Right
go
there.
completely limp.
As these
And now I'm like,
briars pick you up.
yeah, and my
Also-
goth makeup is super smeared.
Also, I see there's a turn order issue.
What's that?
Tessa, the deer, and Stren, 12, 13.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Let's fix that.
Stren is going to growl at Akamu. Throw me.
Did you say throw you? We're the same size.
Yeah.
You're barbarian. You have advantage and you're raging.
That's not how humans work.
It's not, you're a normal sized person.
If it was me, that might work.
But I always think it's like dragonborn tossing.
No, it doesn't work that way. I'm sorry.
So 10,
That's depressing.
But that's its turn.
15, 20,
Akamu.
trying to do math.
Yeah.
10, 15, 20, 25,
The
30,
staircases are not difficult terrain.
35, 40. That's why I'm trying to figure it out. 40. Boop. Suck it.
Oh.
I'm going to go over there.
Excellent.
Yeah, so I'm going to go there. And since I can't do anything to What's-Her-Face, I am going to smash this guy with my Wormfang hammer, I hope.
Okay.
Yeah. Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Wormfang hammer. Kapow! 24.
That's a hit.
Hey!
9 bludgeoning damage.
All right. It needs to make a concentration.
Damn.
It succeeds.
So close.
Yeah.
I believe that's it for me.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, that's it. for me.
You give the unconscious form 2 temporary hit points.
Yeah.
So she's up at 2 temp hit points.
Would that bring me up?
Nope.
Nope.
It does prevent you from dying faster.
Okay.
You just feel okay.
You want a death save?
I do, in fact, want a death save.
Nope.
Oh shit.
Oh my god!
So,
That's
You-
two.
you
That's 2 death saves.
is it?
Yeah.
2 fails.
Okay.
Yeah, it
You
counts
got
as
2
2
fails.
fails. Yeah, nat 20 gets you up to 1 hit point immediately,
Yeah.
but a nat 1 gives you 2 fails.
2 failures.
Boop boop.
Oh my god.
Bad day for Nilo.
So does any damage taken.
Yeah.
Oh
So
yeah.
next time you're hit by something, you're unfortunately very
Yep.
dead.
Yep.
I am
Shrine.
legit gonna cry if I lose
Okay,
my friend.
Once I hit this spot right here, I'm out of difficult terrain.
No, once you hit the bridge.
Yeah, you actually have to get past those two little pylons.
Oh, once I get there, damn it.
Yeah.
So I will move right here, and that'll be my turn.
You're not going to take an action to dash, or...
Or
If I
heal.
take an action to dash, I can't smack Mick.
You could heal anyone around you though with any of your.
I've used all my charges on myself. To
Oh
not
right, you're
die
only
from
level
that.
3, right? You don't get spells.
I don't get dispels.
You don't get spells.
Note, you guys technically did get a short rest in between the first fight and the second fight, so you would have your breath back.
Oh, huh. But then people are still in a line,
Yeah.
and I would outright kill the rat and hurt you to unconsciousness.
Yeah, that's not great.
Does that give spells back as well?
If you're a warlock.
Yeah, Warlock.
Okay.
Warlocks get all the spells at short
Right.
rest.
Yeah. I know sorcerers can, like, burn sorcerer points to gain spell slots.
Yeah.
I can! That's a great idea. I forgot about that.
If you wanted to have done that earlier, I will retcon it, because I didn't actually explicitly say that, and you should have, or should have.
Yeah.
You can do that on your
I'm gonna-
turn.
Yeah, I will.
Okay.
Alright. Now it's the I Spies.
It is. Alright. Who would have gotten in range? Who's looking healthy? You know who's looking healthy? Winks. Winks, you're getting 2.
Okay.
So I need 2 Christmas saves from you. And,
Oh god.
Seren, I also need a Christmas save from you.
You
Ouch.
just failed both of those.
Yes!
Oh my god.
Let's see who gets eaten by the darkness. So you are going to take, a relatively low 15 psychic damage.
Okay.
Relatively low. Yeah.
Relatively low.
I
Alright.
got in!
And yeah,
So yeah. Okay.
you still up?
Mm-hmm.
You going into full rage mode yet?
I'm getting there.
Okay. I want to see some shadow rage.
Yikes.
Okay. Cool. I gotta see what I can do here.
Magic Missile.
Fun fact about Magic Missile is it actually procs 3 concentration checks.
It's 3 different hits.
Yep.
Oh, that's a great idea. Yep.
Same thing with Scorching Ray.
Yeah, I usually change my magic missile so that it shoots each individual shot, so that I can aim them around.
I can track that. It's fine.
Well, if you know what, I'm going to. How many sorcery points do I have to burn to add another second level spell? Is that 2 or is it 3?
I think it's 2.
Okay.
Just checking.
Compendium.
Hey.
Let's see who can get there fastest.
Creating spell slots. It requires 3 for a second level spell.
Done. I'm blowing all 3 sorcery points. I'm gonna cast Magic Missile at level 2 at that Dreamer.
All right. So that's actually 4 procs.
So that's gonna be 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 damage.
All right. That doesn't. Okay, that doesn't kill him.
Fail, fail, win, fail.
Hey.
Boop. So they kind of like flicker in and out of existence and then just disappear.
Yes.
Yeah.
In fact,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna roll. They actually get sucked back down into the pit.
Oh, that's creepy. Oh wow.
I'm imagining giant shadowy hands coming out of the pit, grabbing the doors, and pulling their forms back into the abyss.
Not quite that animatic. It's like they flicker in and out of existence, and then you can see like the lines of them go down. It's not quite that intense.
That would have been fitting for
Intense.
this game. Yes.
maybe a little too much. We've already got like finger antlers and idos.
All right, and then I moved as far up as I could, and that's going to be the end of my turn.
All right.
The druid's turn.
Damn it! I have a reaction. Shit.
You can't take it because the does hit you.
Yep.
Yeah.
The Hollow Dreamer is going to cackle madly and dance over this way. Neela is still in the grasp of the briars, and let's not be. You know, he's actually going to proc the attack of opportunity.
Cool.
Get a little further away from you.
I can do that because I don't have eye monsters on me.
No.
Ka-chow! Nope, not gonna happen.
All right. So
His
he goes
dancing
swing at him.
distracted me.
He ducks under it. Like his joints move in ways they shouldn't. Like they're not actually connected.
Like the kid from The Ring walking down the stairs, all creepy?
No, like his joints don't have the ligaments that stop his arm from going here.
Oh,
He
good.
keeps going.
Dope. I
Yeah.
like it.
And then he's gonna try to laugh you into the pit.
Okay.
He's gonna cast Thunder Wave.
Okay.
Oh no!
I'm good at those. I'm good at...
So I'm gonna
Falling
need
into pits.
I believe it's a strength save. Let's boost this. So 13 con save.
Con save. Okay. Nailed it.
You nailed it, so you aren't pushed. You do take
Exactly the
thunder
number
damage.
of... 4 thunder damage?
4. Because it's
Oh.
9 divide by 2s.
Oh, cool. Then I'm
4.
totally back up. I'm totally still up. 7 and 2 is the exact number of damage I have left.
Oh no.
You take half damage though because you succeeded.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So that would be...
would the mouse be in range of the thunder wave?
No, because I'm not that awful. I wanted him to be a little further away, so he actually moved 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's going to keep on dancing.
Thunder.
Akamu!
Here's the thing. I want to do something.
So I'm going to go over here, and I am going to...
Ooh, you got a good choice here.
First of all, I'm going to use my bonus action to give myself 2 temporary hit points.
Got it.
But then, so he's too close to be pushed. Or he's not close enough to be pushed.
Right.
I am... Oh, shit, I forgot how this works. Hold on, let me double check what this does. Because there's a contested roll I can do to knock his ass prone.
Yeah, it's actually the same as push.
Yeah, but is it my athletics versus his athletics or something like that?
It's your athletics versus his athletics or acrobatics.
Okay, cool.
Which you have advantage on because
Yeah.
you're raging.
Yeah, so I'm gonna shove him because it only goes 5 feet, right? Is a shove?
Yes, but
Yeah.
that would put him
But
against
so I'm gonna put him prone because you can do 5 feet or prone. So I'm gonna knock him prone.
let's roll.
Athletics at advantage, a 14.
He does not have that skill.
Nat 1.
Nat 1.
So his ass is on the ground. So yeah, I basically just grab him and drag him to the ground, and that's my turn.
All right.
Please don't fail this.
How would you say that, Maddie? Death save.
Hila.
Okay.
You got
It
this.
all comes down to this.
Centered.
No!
The thorns throw you into the pit.
Shadow rage.
Angst. Angst. There's so much goth poetry going to be written about this moment.
Like they put her in the fucking. Oh, I'm dead.
You're about to
Oh,
see
no.
this goth kid just go absolutely nuts.
Ryan, it's your turn.
Sren is going to witness this and then very calmly, almost eerily so, walk to the top of the staircase, look at the prone dreamer, breathe in deeply, and in a great voice yell out, "You have struck down my comrade, and for that you shall witness the purity of the storm. And lightning breath.
I thought you rolled a nat 1 on that. Like,
And shit damage.
I roll what? I roll the dex.
Dex save.
Yes.
Dex. I fail, so I do take 2 damage.
It's 2 damage, literally 2.
So he can't really roll around too much because he's been prone by Akamu. So, Winks, I've had you roll a perception check to see if you were paying attention, but I think you were too distraught.
Probably.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
it's your turn.
So I mean, was that perception check to see if I watched my girlfriend die?
No, you watched your girlfriend die.
That's what I'm distraught about. Okay.
Yeah.
I can dash, right?
Yep.
That's a
sure
thing I can do. Okay, so I'm gonna.
full action.
Okay, so that gets me here, and then I can take my full. I can't make it that far, but I can get about here.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna run up here. And if anybody happens to look at her, she's taken on this aura of just darkness. Actually, I'm not sure if the feature actually lets me use it if that's my full action. I think I still have
Probably
an expended
not.
action. But yeah, it's this weird. That's basically what it is. Like the way that she described her magic missile from earlier. It's like that. Her shadow has risen up off the ground and has just reappeared around her. So like it's like anti-glowing, if that makes sense.
It
Like
is
the opposite of glowing.
absorbing any light source about it.
Yeah. So I mean, it's like it's like the opposite of glowing.
Okay. Yeah.
She's
No,
pissed.
I understand that.
Okay.
I wrote a whole fiction thing on negative light.
Awesome. He gets it. This guy gets
I
it.
like it. So yeah. Hollow Dreamer is going to, from prone, try to shout at you. He's going to do another Thunder Wave. Because that is a spell that he has. Ooh. So,
Now, is
DC
that for me?
13, just for you. I think you're the only one in that box.
Okay, cool. And that's con, right?
Con save.
Suck it!
Oh, at a bitch.
Is he casting in melee combat right now?
It's a thing you can do.
It's not a. It's an area of effect spell.
Yeah, it's not an issue in 5th edition.
Yeah.
You still do take 6 thunder damage,
That's fine.
unless that would drop you.
It doesn't. It puts me at 1 hit point.
Perfect.
Oh.
I was gonna say if it was to drop you, it doesn't. Also, by the way, you have that ability where if you go to 0, you don't.
Yeah. Yep.
Nice.
And then what I do, because my turn is right after this guy, I place my giant Titan boot on its chest, and then I look to Winks and I say, "This is for you. Come." And I'm
She's
going
just
to
in
hold an action.
tears.
I'm going to hold an action, and I'm letting Winks make the final kill.
Okay.
Okay.
Shred is going to do the same without words, but rhythmically slam his axe against his shield.
All right. Winks. How personal you want to make this?
It's personal. She's gonna walk up.
Do you take the hammer?
It's bigger than me.
I could have offered you an axe if you wanted.
It just gives you disadvantage, but you have advantage because he's prone, so you're fine.
Yeah, you're fine.
What Shred could have given you his axe?
Or you could just like conjure shadows and rip them apart.
Nope. Mm-mm.
Okay.
You want to feel the blood.
I'm going to put my hand on his face, no words, and cast Shocking Grasp.
Roll it.
That's a 12. God damn it.
Thematically, I'm fine with this.
Okay.
Actually, yeah. So go ahead and roll for damage.
That is 8 damage.
And in the background, there's thump, thump, thump. like a great drum.
Dies, sort of. I need to pull up that page.
No, he dies. It's fine.
Oh, he's dead for the purposes of combat.
Yeah.
You're out of initiative.
Winx hits the ground in tears. Actually, she's gonna run to the edge, and she knows that there's no way that she could go down there and get her girlfriend back, but she's just absolutely distraught.
The paladin is going to offer Winx a hug.
She's gonna elbow you the fuck off. Don't touch me.
What if I tie several rope together and lower you down like a well with a bucket?
Akuman, you thought he was dead, and he kind of twitches to life for just a brief second, and just kind of I hope you succeed.
Thanks, dead man. Me too.
And then
and I step on him.
Dies.
As I was saying before I was interrupted by the dead guy.
The gazebo starts to shake.
I don't think I have time now.
The water stops flowing up out of the hole. And the pit begins to feel as if it's... Growing is the wrong word. But it seems to be trying... The idea of emptiness is trying to consume you. So, what is a hole? A hole is an empty space. This hole feels like it's trying to come out of the hole and come and get you. So I'm going to ask everyone what your reaction is.
Oh man. I have the shield spell as a reaction.
Oops.
I
don't think that ever applied in this fight.
It didn't. And I'm not even sure it does now.
Nope. You have a clever use for it. If you want to use it to create a sled to go down the steps.
Sven is going to go shield surfing. Now that option is brought up, Sven is shield surfing.
Sven does that.
So
and I'm man, that looks cool. And so I'm gonna do that too.
Okay. What about Akamu?
Akamu kind of walks down the stairs and sees the sad Winx and just reaches down and picks up the dangling rope and says, "Come, let's go. You're too sad to walk. I carry you." He just slings her over his shoulder like a backpack and just walks out with her on his back.
So are you guys trying to escape the
Yeah.
hole?
I believe so.
Yeah.
I want all of you to make me, I guess except for Winx, I want everyone to make me an athletics check.
I am actually trained in athletics.
Me too.
Everyone.
So, you guys are running, you're running. The shadow, the concept of emptiness is chasing you through the water, which starts to recede. It starts to come back now that you guys are running. So as you try to go for the staircase that led you here, the water starts... when you stand on the beach and the waves come back out?
And it's trying to suck you in.
You have that sensation around your ankles as the shadow grows, the emptiness grows. And for the briefest moments, you see a point of light similar to the moonbeams kind of open, like an eye. And just as it feels like it's going to consume you, you hear Asim's voice say, "Wake up."
Winx, stop talking to me like that. It's weird.
I didn't talk. I didn't say anything.
You come out of sleep saying those words.
Oh, damn.
Oh my god.
Are in the forest. Your wounds, you feel in pain. You feel torn apart. You feel like you've been attacked. Neela's lying. Asim apparently has bandaged her up. She's bleeding from her eyes, her nose. You guys are all the same. You're beat up, you're scratched, you're torn. But you're no longer, you're in the forest. You're in the same part of the forest where you went off the road. Where you fought that first fight.
Oh.
What the fuck?
Oh.
And Asim is like, oh my god, you guys are alive! Oh, thank the Lord. Woo!
Do I remember dying?
You're actually unconscious.
I'm still unconscious, okay.
Yeah, you have not woken up.
See, what was inside the tea, it was terrible. This is a bad place for nap. My everything hurts.
No, you guys just collapsed on the road. I pulled you guys into this looked like a nice spot.
No, I fought a deer monster. He had hands for antlers and he had hands for feet.
That sounds awful.
It was terrible. I killed your friend, the dreamer. No, wait, what was his name? The speaker, the talker of Earth. I killed him.
Joseph?
Yes. He's
We
the rat.
followed the
Neela
road to it. His home was flooded with water, and then Slim just starts recounting the entire thing.
Wow, you guys... That sounds awful.
Yeah, Neela died. It was terrible. Is she okay, though? She's not
Barely.
dead.
She could have been.
Oh, but she's not.
Winks races over to Neela's side.
She is
In tears.
super unconscious. Like,
Yeah.
Sven is now going to scavenge for medicinal plants.
like she probably will need a week of rest. Kind of that close to dead.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Okay, well, Asim, I don't want to go to your friend's house anymore. It's terrible there, and it wasn't even any tea. I'm going to go home, and I'm going to take my tiny friends. I might make a friend necklace and wear
No,
them
but-
again, but
But if you saw what I think you saw, we should talk to Yosef.
yeah, but
It's even more urgent now.
everything hurts. I need a nap, like a
We
good.
must talk then.
Here, I can help. And he's actually gonna throw a cure wounds at everybody.
That doesn't make her alive anymore.
She's alive.
She is alive. She's just unconscious now.
You all heal 13.
Dope.
Awesome.
Asim is also a druid,
Yes.
because druids are sweet.
Oh, all right. Well, in that case, I guess I could go.
Yeah, do you mind carrying Neela? She should be fine for transport. It seemed mostly psychological damage.
No, it's fine. We're used to it. I carried them like a necklace. Hold on. Come here. You up?
The rope that you guys tied around is not there.
That's okay. I still pick her up. You know what? Please come here. You also get to pick up. Come on.
I'm conveniently pocket-sized.
Yeah, you both are
You
tiny
are.
pocket size. So I just carry you both, like
Okay.
tiny China doll. Mwah. Let's go.
Well, I mean, you're not wrong. That's fucking perfect.
You guys get to the speaker's house. No events. Something you notice is the trees, the plants, everything looks normal. The door doesn't look like it's bowing out. It's just a door, but it's the same door.
I have my hands are full. Go ahead, open door.
It seems like
Hello,
whoops,
everybody.
and throws the key behind him, like whoops, and then covers his eyes and he takes his ears to cover his eyes with,
Oh my god.
and he's not looking at what you're doing. I assume you take the key.
Yeah. Yeah, we're just gonna go.
My hands are full. Go
Go
ahead, open.
inside. Looks like Sven takes the key and opens the door.
It opens. It has like some like dust and dirt in the cracks, so it's actually kind of like you actually have to work it a little bit to open it, but it opens. The inside looks normal.
Stren is going to call out in his normal voice for yelling is, Yosef!
Let's see.
Isn't he missing? Is that what we discussed? I thought.
So, where you guys had the interior door that was broken open, that went into the shadows, instead you actually see that goes into another room, and there is a man, what's the word I'm looking for, where he's like on his knees looking up, with his arms on the
Praying.
ground.
Prostrating.
Prostrating, except it doesn't look natural. His skin looks sort of like mummified. And from the center of his head, there's a giant stone sticking out of it. And Asim hears you guys like gasp and like, is everything okay?
No, your friend has a stone in his head.
what? And he, like, bloop,
Yeah, I don't think anyone lives here. You can come in now.
Oh, that's not the. And he runs into the room, but doesn't like touch anything. He's like,
Hold on, I'm good at this. Winks, you sit, don't move. Come here. And he picks up Asim, and he just brings him over there.
No,
Look.
Asim's in the room. He scampered in.
Scurried.
And it's kind of just like wants to do something but doesn't know what to do, so his hands are kind of in like this constant like I don't know what to do. So yeah, there's it's actually not that there's just like a stone stuck in his head. It looks like his forehead has been caved in, and floating in it is a small stone.
Oh.
Is there? Can I roll Arcana on this?
Like, sure can, or religion.
Arcana or religion. I'm no good at religion, so I'm going to roll Arcana.
All right.
With a 10.
All you know, because you actually know Neela pretty well, is that the energy from this thing feels very similar to the energy coming from her arm.
All right, so should I just attempt a religion roll?
You can attempt a religion roll.
I attempt a thing.
You actually don't have any checks for this. I'm just making stuff up at this point. You notice that it actually has a strong augmentation towards the powers of water.
Oh. Assume should stone have an affinity for water?
We should take it and talk to this speaker of water then, yeah? Right? Yeah, that makes sense.
Yes.
Okay.
Is Neela awake? She's not awake yet.
She's unconscious.
No,
then if nobody's doing anything,
unless you're not having fun, in which case you can wake up.
Here's an idea.
No, it's fine.
That's a pretty good rule.
Kumu and Winks do the berry tea and feed Neela it.
Yeah, you can actually find some good berry tea in here. And you do that, and I'm going to say she wakes up, you're in a lot of pain. Like, imagine the worst migraine you've ever had, and then translate that to your whole body.
Oh.
Yeah, so I'll kind of be like super groggy and just looking around and just kind of confused and not sure what's going on.
Sven is going to point at Neela. You drink the tea. And then he's going to walk over and take the floating stone.
Okay. I want you to make me a check. I'm going to double check what that check is.
You're going to check what the check is so I can make the check?
Yes. Oh, there's an identification. What did you get on your religion check?
16.
Yeah, okay, so you know exactly what this is. Which I basically told you. So you wanted to grab it. So I need you to make me a... Where is that rule? I know there's a rule. I wrote a rule.
I know there's a rule. I wrote it.
And if I didn't, I made a mistake.
Then I fucked up.
Oh yeah, no, you need to give me a charisma save.
I'm a paladin. What are you talking about?
You failed. You jammed this thing into your forehead.
Whoops.
Oh my god! Don't touch that.
It gives you the world's worst brain freeze, but other than that, you actually feel fine.
Oh, okay then.
What?
Okay, well,
Asim has the same, like, what did you do?
Okay,
No,
well,
wait.
if you lay down and you die, and then you make a dream awful place filled with water and holy things, I'm going to have to crush your head again. So, just
Wait. How's the speaker doing now that he doesn't have the thing in his head anymore?
well, his whole head is caved in, so dead still, I would imagine.
Oh, he's dead.
That was actually the thing holding him up, so he actually just kind of like collapses on the ground.
Oh.
You see that the hole in his whole face was probably the point that killed him, I think. If I had to guess. not a doctor, but
I'm just drinking my tea. Like, what the actual fuck is going on?
This is actually
Weeks realizes that her girlfriend is now awake after thinking she's been dead, and just like elbows elbow in the face. Like, down, please, please.
Sure. And he puts you down, but still holds Neela up.
Oh wait, I thought you put her down.
I was holding both of you.
Oh, never mind. I'm just like grabby handsing for my girlfriend.
Neela, this is actually very reminiscent of when you broke open a small orb of amber, and were like, you didn't have an option to do this. It wanted you to do this. It broke it open and touched the clay, and that's when your hand turned into clay.
I think he did that because he couldn't help it.
Weeks, if you keep using the grabby hands, you'll knock the tea out of her hand. Relax. I'll put you both down.
Okay.
Put us in the same pocket.
I don't have pockets. Here, just...
Okay, I won't grab my hands.
Just sit down. Here, boop. And he, like, puts them sit down.
Okay.
You're immediately cuddling.
Yes. I'm immediately cuddling Neela.
What? We have to save him. I learned to live with my fist, but this looks much worse.
Sren, are you okay? How's your face?
Sore, but
Did you guys get the... Yeah, I threw a warm out, or handout at you,
right.
so...
You look fine. It's not making you want to punch your own face in like this guy was, right?
why would I punch in my own face?
I don't know. Look at this guy. His whole face is caved in. I don't know what did it. He had a stone in his head, too. Now you took it and put it right in your head like Diablo. Why did you do that?
Basic, yeah.
Nailed it.
Asim, did you want to talk to the next talker? Where is he? How far away is this guy?
They're in town after. Yeah, the last one disappeared and the apprentice had to take over. Helena.
How many of these talkers keep disappearing and their apprentice takes over?
We only have the two.
And both of them disappeared?
Yeah.
They're terrible.
Did you not read the primer?
I had 12 hours to prepare for this. I didn't read anything. I read Titan, and that's about
Nailed
it.
Nailed it.
Sorry.
I got to page 3 of 12.
That's fair.
God, that's a fucking Tyler Perry shit right there. I love it.
You guys are terrible. What did you what? Where did they go? Why are they leaving? What is it your fault? Are you just terrible apprentices?
I hope not. Oh gosh.
What if that guy has an Earthstone in his head?
I hope not. I saw her in town last night. She seemed fine.
No, the actual talker.
Oh, we don't know what happened to her.
Well, you didn't know what happened to Yosef either, and now look at his head's crushed.
Yeah, but her temple kind of sank into the sea.
What? I need to pay attention more to the plot.
Like, still holding on to Neela's arm and just...
Plot. There's some plot.
Okay, look, here's what's going to happen. I'm going to take this rope here, I'm going to tie it to you tiny people. Look, you two can tie it up.
No.
I pick
If you
you
try
up.
to tie it around into him, he's actually going to turn into a pony.
No, I tie it to Winks. I tie Winks and Neela together.
Yeah.
Okay.
Together. I pick them up and okay, look, I'm going to carry you. See, you can. They're incapable of anything. You can walk, or I can pick you up. We have to go talk to this person to get the stone out of his head.
I need to do one thing first.
Oh, I
he
thought you
grabs
said-
over, he runs over, grabs a staff off the wall.
Oh, now you touch everything. Okay, I see how it is.
No, and then he's like, one more thing. You should probably all leave. I'm gonna burn this place.
Oh yes, I don't want to be inside when that happens.
Yeah.
There's probably some good things in here you should take out. I mean,
You're right.
it's not stealing
let's
when
grab
they're
some
dead.
things.
It's called looting. That's different.
No. This is all technically mine now, so we're okay to take it.
Oh, then why would you burn it down? It seems like a pretty nice house.
Cause he points at the body.
People die in houses all the time. I killed several of them.
Yeah,
Like-
you could just
like
take him
that?
outside and.
I mean,
bury him.
not. I don't kill anyone with a stone in their head. Well, sometimes I put the hammer there, but that's like a stone. But it's different entirely. You just burn him.
Okay, I'll just burn him. But
Yeah.
okay.
We should probably
Just
bring
take
him
him
back to
outside.
town, though. I think that like the other speakers might
I don't
know
want to
more.
touch it.
Oh, how big is this guy? Is he a normal sized person?
He was, but he is completely emaciated at this point.
Okay, so he's like a frail old man. I just pick him up.
It's like skin and bones. It's literally all that's left.
Good. Good. Yeah, I just sort of kind of...
Can we at least, like, cover him? And he tries to find, like, a blanket.
Yes, here, hold the blanket. Put it up. And
Wraps
I just
he wraps him
fireman
up.
carry. So I fireman carry him, and then I have the other two sling a book bag on the other side, and they're just dangling right next to this guy's head. I was like, okay,
It
let's
seems
go.
like, you know, I can handle... I'll turn into a pony. You can put him on my back.
I thought you didn't want to... Now you want to touch everything. Okay, fine. Get outside. Pony
It's in a
up.
blanket now.
Okay, fine. Burrito, pony, boop. And I put him on him.
Yasim turns into a pony.
And I put it on his back. Like, do you
Seems a
just...
very pretty pony.
I think I carry these two. They make noises behind my back. You just bring that stone with you, I guess?
I don't think he can help it. It's sort of in his face now.
That was kind of the joke. Asim brings the
Hey,
dead guy.
I just almost died, okay? Maybe
I
I
watched
am
it.
not so great with the jokes.
I got it. You fell in the hole forever. It's terrible.
Forever.
Yeah.
You remember that.
Wings
I
got
could-
all shadowy, and she was like, "Rah!" It was
Oh, baby, were you sad for
Just
me?
terrifying, tiny. Okay, just stop making that noise. Stop squiggling. just dangle. Just because I can't see doesn't mean it's not gross. Let's go. Hurry up. and he like
God damn it.
aggressively adjusts sides.
What?
I think that's actually, like, the scene ends with you guys walking down the road having this argument.
Yeah, I like
Just kind
it.
of, and you guys, the camera doesn't move. You guys just kind of wander down the road.
Yeah, arguing.
screaming at each other.
Stop it. Look,
And then,
cut it out.
Stop it!
and then credits roll.
I like it. So, guys, that was our 12-hour stream. This was the North Seat Book 2, which you can find currently on Drivethru Records. Wow. Drivethru RPG. You can't find it on Drivethru Records. You can find it on Drivethru RPG. And if you like this game, Ethan is the one who made the game. So !Ethan will take you to a link for that. And you can ask all your questions to him on the Twitter about this game. There's a primer, there's a first book, there's a second book, and I'm sure, judging by what's going on here, there's probably a third book coming on its way out, judging by how much
There is. I
lore.
worked on it, and I actually had to send it to somebody. Like the first encounter I wrote for, I'm like, is this bad? And they're like, yeah, it's bad. not like poor quality, like things I'm gonna get yelled at for.
Yeah.
Like the beginning of the game with the antler hands.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's fine. Courtney's a
Alright.
player in my game, and I torture her regularly with horrible signs of viscera and gore, and
he does.
so it's.
I'm still suffering for it, actually.
Yeah, she has 60-hour
It's fine.
madness, so that's fun.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's go around, introduce our characters and our cast here, and then we'll get the hell out of here because we've raised $350 for a charity. Not quite the 500 we wanted, but it is more than our goal, which puts us at $4,800 for the year. Almost $4,900 for the year, so that's pretty dope. So let's go around and introduce our cast and crew here, and hear a little bit more from Ethan about this game. So we'll go with we'll start with Asmodeus or Asmodan. Asmodan, who are you? Where can we find you? And what did you think of the North Seat?
I'm Asmodan412, Crypt Keeper on Steam, and that whole shebang that I said in the beginning. Asmodan412 on Discord, unMadeGaming, playing Sren, the Dragonborn Paladin, who's remarkably untrained at religion, being a holy warrior. And, honestly, this game's a mind trip.
Yeah, it was super weird.
I'll admit, it kind of stays that way the entire way through.
Yeah, I like
That is good.
I liked it. Let's jump over to our undead rat. Maddie, who are you? Where can we find you? And what did you think of this game?
I'm Mad Fishmonger. You can find me on the internet at that name most of the time. You can find my Etsy store where I have dice bags and other nerdy things. I did just put up a couple of super awesome goth ones that are black, so all
Nice.
black everything all the time. I love this campaign, this whole thing. This is so me. I love it.
That was pretty good.
I'm gonna go around recommending it to everybody because it's great.
Do it up.
And this character is a lot of fun to play. even though I died, I had a really fun time dying. So, that's a good thing. If you can make me have fun, and even though I died, then you've done something right.
Yeah. I like how I bring out the weird Russian voice every time you play a weird, non-normal character. Like you played a Kenku the first time and a Rat Folk the next time. It's pretty good.
I don't know what the hell that accent was, to be honest. I don't know.
It was good.
What are you talking about? That is Russian accent.
Yeah. No, hers. We'll go over to Courtney. So who are you, where can we find you, and what did you think of this adventure?
Well, I'm Courtney Elias. You can find me here on Twitch. I do some creative streams earlier in the week. On Wednesday nights, I'm on a stream with Caution Nerds. We're playing through Storm King's Thunder. On Thursday nights, I'm back here at UnMadeGaming for Havoc in the Hinterlands, which is really, really fucked up. And on Saturdays, just before I showed up for this game, I was in a game for Hit Battlebeard, where we're playing through a homebrew 5e kind of thing. And that's... I'm not even sure where that's going. Like we're doing some like really crazy shit, and yeah. So this this is the first time. This is the first time I've had a girlfriend in game, and at Madfish there is nobody else I would have rather have done that with. So like this was super fun. The dynamic was great, and just. I have nothing but good things to say about this game. I will be downloading this soon, and hopefully I'll get to a point where I can run this on my stream. Like this was insanely cool. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, awesome.
You'll have to let me know when you do.
Yeah, for sure.
Well.
Hey, I know the guy who made it, so I'll hook you up.
That's fair.
So, speaking of the guy who made it, let's talk about Ethan. Ethan, who are you? Where can we find you? And tell us a little bit more about the North Seat and why people should buy it.
Hi, I'm Ethan, or Super Robot Bear on the Twitter, where I talk about most of the things that I do, including mostly the North Seat, because it's very ambitious and I put a lot of time and effort into it. Yeah, it's been... I think I started writing it like the beginning of last year, and I'm through book 2 now. Yeah, so if you like spooky, weird Vikings fighting literal nightmare monsters, or you know, there in book 1 there's a part where you fight a bear who's literally destruction. You fight all those things that we talked about at the beginning, the quick start or jump start guide. That's book 1. Those are the events of book 1. Those are things that happen. Book 1 you can get for free on our Drivethru RPG. It's a free book along with the player's primer. So you just type in North Seat and you'll see both those pop up.
Yep.
I highly recommend you check them out, and if you enjoy them, book 2 is it's $10, and I did the math, and it's like 25 cents per person for every session.
That's not bad at all.
No. Like,
yeah, that's pretty dope.
It's a lot of fun. I highly recommend it. I've played through it countless times doing playtesting, and I enjoy it every time because there's something about what I did with character creation. Like the player's primer, when people read through it, they're like, oh, I can make a thing. Yeah. I can make some fun. In what, I think it's like 4 or 5 playtest groups, not including you guys, there have been like, I had 1 marriage. There was actually people who were like, I'm going to cast Ceremony because I think we need the AC buff.
Makes sense.
So 2 people got married. It's been a wild time, and book 3 just gets crazier.
That's awesome.
So look forward to that sometime this year.
Hell yeah. And if you guys want to see... actually, first of all, this game is also available on Roll20, so you guys can buy it on Roll20. You get all the cool assets. All the shit you saw tonight was on Roll20, not imported for this game. It was just actually the full thing on there, so you guys can totally get that. And if you guys want to see Ethan run this game as a campaign on Twitch, harass him. That's what I do. Just bother him on Twitter.
If you want me to do anything, you just harass me.
Yeah, just harass him on Twitter. That's what I do.
It's the best thing you can do.
I'd like to be able to continue to use Thread. I'm actually really liking the Paladin playstyle.
It's pretty
spells
cool.
are pretty silly too.
It's pretty dope. And with that last-minute donation from Miss Ninja Ninja, with the shout out charity. That's where we're going to end tonight's stream, guys. Thank you guys for being here. Ethan, thank you for writing this. Thank you for playing. Thank you for DMing. You guys, thank you for being players. Everyone today, thank you for DMs and thank you for players. Viewers, thank you for being here and for hitting that now $370 goal. Thank you guys very much for all that. Let's go raid somebody, because this is Twitch, and that's how you do Twitch, right? I guess. Let's see who's playing Vigimo games or something. Let me pretend like I know how to Twitch.
I just need to set up OBS and I can stream Dark Souls.
Let's see someone who's already on right now. Let's see here. Let's go with they're all no one's streaming. Let's go with Exploding Dice. He is a friend of the show. It is a late night on a Saturday. He's doing a solo shot of his Writhing Moon game, which is a weird horror game. I think it's based in I forget the hell the system is, but it's kind of cool. I know Speedy plays on that, so go check this guy out. Let's give him a little raid real quick. Yeah. Boop, boop, boop. Done. Do that, both those things. So, guys, from all of us to you, thank you very much, and bye-bye.